All right. Hello, everybody. Good day. Thank you all for coming back by another stream. I appreciate you hanging with me today. We are continuing our Sky Factory 4 playthrough. I have not played this since the last stream. At least in this early part, try to do everything on stream till we get going. So hopefully you find it entertaining. But I appreciate you coming by. Let's see, a bunch of people here today. Gus, Teresa, Cooper, Rose is here, Xbox Gaming. Hello, hello. I'm glad you're all able to swing by for a little while today. Thank you very much, Ethan. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad to hear they were helpful for you. Thanks for coming by the stream. All right, so let's see. Where were we? All my trees are in here. Where did we leave off? I guess we should start with the advancement book. See what's going on here. I've already made the string. I have made a cottonwood. So I need a bed. Well, let's make a bed. Let's see. Lost your AirPod 2 days ago. Have yet to find anything. Nope, couldn't help you there. I do not have any AirPods, so I am unfamiliar with any ways to find them. I don't know if Apple has anything like that built in, to be honest with you. And thank you, Cooper. I appreciate that as well. Yeah. Enjoy the tutorials. We worked a little bit on one earlier today for this weekend, so hopefully we'll get to see that one pretty soon. Health willing at this point. Seems every day there's a brand new medical issue popping up, but other than that, we'll do all right. I normally start about this time, and I normally stream for about 3.5 to 4 hours. The stream today is going to be just probably a little bit shorter than that, mostly because I went to the doctor's today because my mouth, well, I went there for several reasons, but part of the issue is over the last week, my mouth started to get really sore, and I thought I burned my tongue or something. And it turns out I have something called thrush. Thrush is an infection you can get when you're on a lot of different medications, as I am right now for my kidney stones. So right now, my mouth is sore and swollen, and it hurts to talk or eat or drink anything. So I've not been able to eat much the last couple of days because my mouth feels like everything I bite is on fire. So I've got to go pick up some medication after this stream for that. Hey, Turtle. Hey, Star Prime. Yes, I started a Sky Factory 4 run halfway through the Halloween stream the other day. Something I'd been talking about doing for a while because I enjoy it so much and I hadn't run it in a while, and thought I would jump in and fiddle with that a little bit today. Hello, Mini Night Gaming. Hello, hello. Grab something here real quick. That's work. Here we go. Good. That'll help me keep track of what's happening. I appreciate that. I see a bunch of new faces today. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out with the stream. It's your first time here. I appreciate you giving us a shot. The fastest leaf destroyer and fastest tree destroyer. Well, I mean, Sky Factory 4, your best thing is a bonsai. Would probably be the bonsai hopper, because that just takes everything for you and leaves and all and puts it right into an inventory. Hello, attention, MJ. Tutorial man, that's a new one. I like that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I hadn't done a Sky Factory run through in a little while, so I thought, hey, it might be a good time to just jump in here and run one from scratch. The last time I did a Sky Factory stream was before I got my new computer. And back then, man, I do a lot of lag and used to get shut down a lot. So hopefully this will be much better. I don't have any lag problems with the new PC. That's pretty cool. Let's see what on here. Somebody hit this, like, it happens. No worries. Everything's not for everybody. I get it. Oh, I'm the best. Well, thank you, Star Prime. I appreciate that. That's flattering. But I just try to be entertaining and helpful. Best is cool. Let's see, but in Prestige, I don't have Sky Factory 4 default. Don't have. All right, gotcha. Sunday's first Sky Factory series. Yeah, I remember. I hadn't seen those myself, but very popular. Oh, happy birthday, Tim. Hello. Hey, Rose. Yeah, it has been a week for medical stuff. So some of you know I had 2 surgeries in September for kidney stones. I went into the doctor for him to say, hey, everything's great now. You're good to go. And instead it was, yeah, we didn't get it. And we're going to have 1, probably 2 more surgeries in the next month. So that puts me out of work for another month, which I'm not looking forward to, but means I'll probably get to stream a lot more. So get to hang out with you lovely folks. Just blew up your sugar farm. Ouch. Reapers are the devil. Streaming tonight. I figured I'd stream till probably 9:30 or 10. I'd still go 2.5 hours or 3 hours. I still don't know if I'll be able to go 3.5 to 4. I normally try to run. I'll basically go as long as I can. If I feel all right to keep going, I'll stream like normal. But I wanted to set it up the potential that I might not be able to. Didn't want anybody to feel lied. Boop. All right. Boop. Boop. All the boops. There we go. Our next advancement. Yay. Why didn't I get the advancement? Oh, right. I gotta sleep in it. I gotta wait till nighttime. Okay. Well, we got that done. So that's 1 less advancement to fiddle with. Let's see. 10 molten tin poured in a casting basin. Okay. Time to mess with the smeltery. All right. Well, before we mess with the smeltery, I'm going to have to make some more room. Let's work on that here first. All the crooks. Too funny. Oh, Supremium? Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's end goal right there. Supremium is the bomb diggity. I just looked at my inventory and I saw all these crooks. I think I'll start calling my inventory the government. Because it's full of crooks. Not to get political. I mean everybody. I just thought I'd make a joke. Oh yeah. Yeah, seared bricks. I enjoy the smelter. I like the whole process of it. It's one of those things that you end up learning how to make purely from memory. Not really. There you go. Oops. 1 extra. Oh, flight? No. That's just what I was going to call the series because I'm up in the air, Sky Factory. I need to think of a name. That's all I could think of while I was putting it together today. I'd love to get flight. Best chance for that is for me to get to the nether and try to get a flight charm early on or make one. I don't remember what it needs for a flight charm. I'll have to take a look here in a moment. Top of my head, I don't remember. But I would definitely like to have one as soon as possible. All right, there we go. Extra log there. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to put one there eventually anyways, but that's just annoying me. Cannot handle that. My OCD. What up, Muley? Doing all right. All things considering. Just trying to make it through the month, right? Air charm. Yeah, that's the one. Can't remember what the components are. I'll look it up. But I'm doing all right. Just plugging on through. What tree? I got cotton tree right now. The last one that I made. I'm going to need the smeltery to move forward, so I'm just making some extra space to build a smeltery. A whole new world. Cue the Disney music. Don't cue the Disney. Good. My channel shut off. Hopefully you're all having a pretty good week. Now this weekend, not sure about the status of I'll be streaming tomorrow or not, but Saturday, I'm planning on doing a community Jackbox night for anyone who wants to come and play. The new Jackbox 7 just came out yesterday or today. I've not touched it yet, but I think it would be fun to play that with the community. I'll probably only play games from that one this Saturday. And I think that would be a fun little change. Get in there and try some of the new games. So if you're interested in that, that'll be Saturday, probably starting around 7 p.m. Eastern, same time I start most of my streams. And we'll stream for a few hours. Brand new Jackbox. So I'm excited. I know there's a new Quiplash in there, but I don't know what any of the other games are yet. I didn't get a chance to check them out. Light Charm? Yeah, I think it's the Air Charm, what it's actually called. Who just like, we were just talking about that a minute ago, Gus. Ooh, that grew a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Nice. Let's get some of this. Sapling. We'll come back to that in a minute. Air Charm. Sapling. There it is. Air Charm. Diamond. Yeah, it'll be easier to go to the nether. I'll need nether rack anyways. So we'll work on that here pretty soon. Does it run out? Yes, but you can recharge it. And they're usually pretty easy to find in the nether. You can find yourself a fortress there. Let's see. I haven't noticed your tutorial, but I learned this today. Like a coarse fruit with glowstone that gives you flight. I remember, I don't think I have a tutorial on that, but I remember hearing that. I haven't tried it yet. You got Supremium. Well done, Star Prime. Supremium is the boss. Muttley says, when I thank you for this video Discovery 4, they've helped me out immensely. Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad to hear that they worked out for you. Definitely the whole purpose of those was to try to help folks in the way that I needed when I got started. So, route is gravel, sand, and clay. Okay. Gravel, sand. Clay. Do not have much clay. Where's my... See what I got here. See what we can make. Petrified. Where's my nuts? Woo. Definitely gonna need to make some more. That's nowhere near enough. Is this prestige or not prestige? No, this is not prestige. I've done a full prestige run through on stream already once in the past, so I didn't want to kind of do that again. If you'd like to see that, it is available on the channel. It's got its own playlist. But yeah, I thought this one I would just run through and fiddle with it a little bit. Again, I hadn't actually played Sky Factory in so long that I thought it'd be nice to jump back in there. Those, oops, there, so clay and sand. All right, sand. That's enough. Started. Oops. Sand. Right. Sand. Cobble. Wait a minute. I did something wrong. Gravel, not cobble. Dang it. Let's see here. Let it match. And you'll be warm for hours. Oh, speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned that. I got to torch that area up. How many torches left? I do. You mentioned that, made me remember I should torch this up. You to get the job done. Nope. It's like going here. Best power source. It depends where you are in the game. If you can get a geothermal furnace up and running with an automated lava system, you put a bunch of upgrades in it, you can use that to run most of your stuff mid to even early late game. You get a few of them, you can run everything you need. So that is always an option. Gravel. Do I not have a gravel one yet? Why am I drawing a blank on gravel? You know, it's one of those days, right? Let's see. It'll be burnt or melt. I was trying to ask how you add the mod who instantly destroys leaves and trees. I want to use them too. Oh, the vein mining mod? I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what that mod is. Which mod that's actually part of, to be honest with you. I think. How to automate netherwary. Apologize. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, the vein mining mode. I'm not sure what. Oh, ore excavator. Okay, so the mod pack is ore excavator. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Turtle. You don't have it installed? What have you missed? Oh, just me complaining? No, just kidding. I'm trying to get the start of some. Where's all my gravel? I have no gravel resin. How is that possible? There it is. Okay. I'm starting work on a smeltery. I made a bed, but I don't have the bed achievement because I can't sleep in it till nighttime. But right now I am just working on starting a very basic smeltery. Just to get a little something going. A little something. Nope. Gravel sand. Route. Get to Groton. Alright. Now, this. Tired of it already. There. Right? Tilde key. Yes, tilde key. A crook. Tutorial on how to automate nether wart. No, I'll be honest with you, I don't think I have. That's probably not a bad one to write down. Now let me grab my list. Keep a notepad next to me for these emergency situations. That's always knocked the pen on the floor. Ouch! Pay no attention to that. Turning that light off. I knocked something over. Nether wart. No, I have not, but you should be able to do it with the same as automatic farming, I think. Use just a regular harvester and just make it in a dark room. It should work the same way. I've never tried to automate nether wart. I've never needed enough to have to do that, but it should work the same as any other automated farm system, which I do have tutorials for that. Let's see here. How am I today? Good, except for my mouth and everywhere else that hurts. But my mouth is the problem today. Today I'm a little sore there. All right, so I'm gonna need more gravel. I need more clay. Some of these growing. Boop, boop. I'll start cooking. Emojis. I was going to type a greeting to Mystique. I failed to type. All right. I'm doing okay. I just waiting for after the stream tonight. I have to go and pick up 3 new medications that they prescribed for me today. Get to start those, but I'm looking forward to the one for the thrush issue because good lord, that sucks. I woke up the other day and I thought, man, I must have burnt my tongue eating something. And I'm like, well, that sucks. And I kept waiting for it to, heal. But instead of healing, it was getting worse and worse. I'm like, I don't understand this. So I was at the primary cares looking for other stuff today. I was like, hey, my mouth really hurts. He's like, you've got thrush. There's an infection caused by taking a whole bunch of medications at the same time. I'm like, great. The things that are here to help me are what make me sore. Do I have a way of automating Supremium? Sure. Easiest way, which is not easy, is of course just get a big farm going with regular Inferium. And then have that Inferium going into an auto crafter set to make it into the next rank. And then have it feed into an auto crafter, which makes the next rank, the next rank, the next rank. You can have it automate all the way up through Supremium, and then the last auto crafter, you can have it feed right into your inventory system. But it's just a matter of using a harvester to harvest the seeds. I think I have a tutorial for that. Oh, good. I thought I had a tutorial, but I couldn't remember. Yes, but that'll let you farm that, and you can, of course, if you need to, say you don't want all the way to Supremium, you can always turn off or break the bar going to the, say, Supremium if you only wanted one of the other ones, like Superium or something like that. But yeah, I usually, end game wise, I normally have a compact. I do it all in a compact machine because it's just saves space. But I appreciate that. Gus linked a tutorial showing how to do that. Yes. Sweet. I thought I had, but at this point, sometimes I've done so many of them, I sometimes forget which ones I've actually done. I did that the other day. I had an idea for a tutorial. I'm like, hey, here's one I could do. And I was like, I should look up and see if I have anything that would help with this. And I looked up and I'd already done the tutorial. I was like, oh, well then, I guess I won't do this one. Part of the reason I'm doing this Sky Factory 4 run through is that I have almost never really messed with ME tutorial or ME storage. I always use simple storage. When I started messing with ME, I did not like it. So I've always stuck with simple storage, but I get so many questions about ME and requests for me to do more stuff on ME that I figured, you know what, in this playthrough, I may have to do a little bit of simple storage till I'm ready to do ME, but my goal is to work a fully ME and then see what I can do with it. Because I'm sure once I finally get in and mess with it, it'll open up more avenues for automation, I'm sure, with other things that I already know how to do. So I will, hopefully that will be helpful for it. Be able to mess more with ME. And I know a lot of you folks have used ME, especially some of my mods like Gus there. So this would be a great way for me to not only learn it myself, but have you guys jump in and give me a hand. So learning something together here, and then once we figure it out, we can share it with everybody else. That will be very cool. And yes, I know I can repair crooks. I'm just lazy. And again, wood is one of those few things in Sky Factory that you rarely run out of. So I think I have enough to do this other tree. I don't. Another axe. How's my... Oh, God, I need so much more. What do you think is the most pointless automation? Interesting. Let me think. Most pointless automation. Okay. So, well, wood could be, yeah. I mean, that's a good one if you're just, I mean, by the time you have automated wood set up, you have so much wood through hopping bonsais and such, you'll never need them. But yes, that's one thing I would agree with. The other thing would be, and some of you guys may have to help me, I forget the exact name. There was a component that I needed to make a high level of, if I remember correctly, it was solar. And I worked on that thing for a month, and it was like 15 to 18 different machines with compact machines, all to automate this one component that I needed like 8 of. Never needed again once I made a reactor. It was way more work than what it ever ended up being beneficial. I could have just grabbed it, moved it, and put it in each machine manually, other than trying to find a way to automate it. I don't think I ever put a tutorial up for it because it was just way too much work for the turnaround. NGO Tan's got a question. Yeah, throw it at me. I'd be happy to look. And can you automate pink slime ingots? Again, I'd say that's going to fall under those things I've never had to do. Because I just don't think I ever needed them enough to have to try. So I don't want to say it is or it isn't. But I'm not sure. It's definitely something. Let me write that down. We'll look into that as well. Slime ingots. All right, let me real quick here. Let me pull up what they take. Pink slime ingots. All right, what's a pink slime ingot take again? Fluid sieving machine. Okay, so you need liquid pink slime. Yeah, that shouldn't be hard at all. I mean, if you're running pink slime into a smelter, the hardest part's going to be getting it out in a liquid form. You pour it into the buckets, but it's making something grab the buckets. You can use a user, which will use the bucket to scoop it out, but it won't place a bucket. That's going to be your hardest part. You might be able to run a fluid extraction cable right off the nozzle. That should work. If you were to pull a fluid extraction cable right off the smeltery where the little pour knob, I'm forgetting the faucet goes, and then have that running into the fluid sieving machine, that should feed it into it automatically. As for the pink slime itself, I mean, you can automate a loop fabricator pretty easily by having the you just have to automate the material that goes in to change into that. Once you have it set, you can do that with regular item extraction cables and from a compact machine making the device, putting it together. That one's not too bad. So yeah, it's definitely doable. It wouldn't be too many steps, especially if you've already got a smeltery. Personally, I would do it inside a compact machine if you're that far in the game, just to have its own smeltery dedicated to it, and you don't have 50 smelteries all pouring at once, lagging out your game. Let's see here. I think it's in how to turn on vein mine. What key you need to hold down the vein mine. The key is the tilde button. It's a little key just to the left of the number 1 key on the upper left of your keyboard. How to actually turn that on. Since it's on by default in here, I've never really had to do that. Let's see. Blaze rods. How to automate blaze rods. Next question. Okay. Blaze rods, again, same situation. You could automate a loot fabricator. That's probably one of the easier ways. Mystical agriculture is going to be the easiest. You get yourself some blaze seeds, making blaze essence. Have your harvester farm those. Have those fed right into an auto crafter with an extraction cable leading in and out, and that'll feed you right into 3 blaze rods each time. That's, again, mystical's pretty easy. Tier 4 seeds, it may take a little bit till you can get up to that, but once you can make tier 4 seeds, blaze rod essences are super easy. Let's see here. Hello, Doggo and Noel. No, not F1. It's gonna be to the left of the actual number 1 key. So usually above your tab, there'll be a key where it has it's gonna show a little dention, and there's one that has this little like wiggle thing, kind of like a sideways S. That's the tilde key. Yes, Cooper just linked it. It should be just to the left of the number 1 that shares the exclamation point. On most keyboards, standard, of course. If you're in another country with different language, I couldn't begin to talk about your keyboard. Let's see here. A way to filter out tools from a mob farm. Filter out tools? Like you don't want to have them? You can have... It's not as easy to filter them out as it is to filter in everything else. So if you use an item extraction cable, what you could do is whitelist the stuff you do want and then have everything else feed to a trash void. That's usually how I would do it. So if you know that, like, because eventually down the road you're like, I don't need 7 million gunpowders or 7 million bones. I got a bone tree. So you can have that stuff all just go right into a trash void and junk out, and then just have the stuff you want to have whitelisted and going into the where you want it to go. That would be how I'd recommend doing it. Okay. So what was I working on? Clay, gravel. I did clay and gravel. So what did I need other than? Why can I never? Isn't it? There we go. How do I get the gray thing off again? I thought it was double click. There it is. Never mind. I got it. Getting lost in there. Okay, so I just made a bunch of those, and then the other thing we need is sand. That's the other one. Some sand. Clay, gravel. Don't need all that gravel. Need to make some clay, some sand. I'm enjoying just chatting and answering questions. I don't know what else I got to do this. What is the max size smeltery you can build? Don't have one. To the best of my knowledge, you can just keep on going. I've never hit a maximum. You could go from lowest you can build to highest you can build, and I think you can make them bigger than 3x3 as well, or 5x5, I mean. Although I've never made one wider than 5x5, I've taken them from bottom level to top without any issues. It will continue to let you do that and run them as long as you need. So yes, although normally I don't find it's needed. A smeltery that large, I would, because if you have one that large, it's normally so you can do a whole bunch of stuff at once. I recommend making several small ones dedicated to individual specific tasks. That way you're getting everything you need in one shot. Again, that's me. I like to, if I wanted to say have a saplings making amber, I could have one compact machine per amber dedicated to it. But I prefer a bunch of smaller ones. Let's see here. 6x6 for you, 9x9 is when they stopped. Okay. I know that you could make some bigger ones. Again, I've just never had a reason to try. I make it higher. Normally. So I'm just making up some sand so I can make some more grout here. And then once I got some grout, we're going to get our smeltery going. Made game burner last night, and after AFKing for an hour, I forgot what I needed. Yeah. How does an item sorter work? Sermon Kingsville Hopper. Okay, so basically the way an item sorter works is if you use the which cable is it? There's one cable that lets you move everything at once. Fluids and solid and items and energy. I think it's like a bundled cable. And if you use that, the item sorter can kind of go at the end of that situation into different chests. You have like a chest, you could have a tank, you could have a battery, and that will allow you to separate where all those items are going from that bundled cable into different types of storage methods. Oh, I do need to eat. You're right. Probably. Thank you. I got the volume turned down. I don't even hear the me dying thing. All right, well, I got to have some extra nuts or something here that I don't need as much. I don't need cotton nuts, so eat those up. Should probably cook them. I'll get a little more food out of it. That going. Thank you very much, Mystique. Small as possible, and then just put cobble in that so I don't have to make a bunch of grout. Yeah, there's that too. I don't know if I have enough to make the smallest one yet. I don't think I do. Vein mine. There's a way to keep mobs from spawning in your smeltery. I had a mob spawn in my smeltery. But, yeah, you can use one of these boys. Feral Lantern. Feral Flare Lantern, pretty easy to make. And when you drop these down, it will go through walls. So it will light a specific area even through solids. So you could set one of those on the outside of your smeltery, and it's going to not only make it completely lit up around your smeltery, it's going to light inside of it as well. You can even put a lid on your smeltery if you want to make sure that nothing's dropping in there by accident if you're having that issue. Forgiving Void feature. Had to make it. Oh, come on now. Melters work as well. Keep mobs from spawning in my smeltery. Yeah, that'd be the best route for that. That I know of. I think I have bigger ones so I can cast more at once. No, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'll have a big major one that I can throw in whatever I want. And then have, like I said, additional smelteries down the road when I just want everything to be automated. But usually, by the time I get to the point that I would need multiple smelteries, I've got mystical agriculture going. So smeltery almost becomes unimportant. Because mystical can provide you almost everything. A smeltery is still going to be good there when you need to do some alloying and such. That's fine for those few things that you can't get in mystical agriculture. But and by the time you get to that point, you can just make them as you need them. The most recent tutorial I put out this past weekend, which was a new way to automate a smeltery, actually doing really well. People seem to be enjoying that one, so that's good. I do need gravel. Don't need bone. I need sand. I need sand. I need clay. There's my gravel. Here's my gravel. Gravel. And gravel nuts. Where's my gravel nuts? There they are. Oh, that's going to work pretty well. Boop. Gravel nuts. Clay. Not as much clay. But where's my clay corn? Clay corns. Ooh, I don't have as much clay. Harder on that. Well, clay breaks up, so that's not as much. It'll make more this way. I guess that equals out. I don't know why I grabbed cottonwood. Accidents happen. That, get that, and we'll throw that in. Boop. Enough. There. All right. And oh, I forgot. I should actually make the stuff that I came here to make. Genius. Boop. 32 more. Get my nuts. Cook some wood up real quick. Some more of that. I grabbed cottonwood to eat. That's right. Yes. Thank you very much. That makes way more sense. What is my favorite Sky Factory? Sky Factory 4 is going to be my favorite. Overall, there are some things that were in Sky Factory that I like more. I really like refined storage in Sky Factory 3. I also really like their reactor system. And of course, I love the chickens. Chickens are the boss. But I don't like the pigs at all. The pigs, and yeah, I mean, they serve a purpose. There are some things you have to use them for because you can't get them in mystical and so on. But overall, I'm not a fan. Oh. All right, just getting a little of this going so I can cook my grout. Stuff away here for a minute. And I'm going to keep making a few more saplings while I'm waiting here. Fluid cows from stone block. I wish I could have played some of the earlier Sky Factories. 3 was the first one I played, so I'm sure there's some other ones out there that the earlier ones that would have offered a different experience. I'm really sitting here crossing my fingers. There's a Sky Factory 5 in our future. It's such a popular mod. I hoping they stick with it, but we hopefully will see. I love it. Here. How late game should you start mystical agriculture? You should start your mystical agriculture as soon as you can. The earlier you can get it going, the better off you're going to be, even if it's just with one inferium seed. Just let that inferium build up. Down the road, you're going to need so much inferium for anything. It's going to be hard. So I recommend the second you have a farm and you can make your first inferium seed, jump on it. Because again, it doesn't hurt, even if it's just one plant. It's not going to hurt you to have it in there. Have any more? Nope. That should be good enough for now. There, get that up there. Get my grout cooking. And let's see here. What turtle say? The one thing that could make Skyfire Core was draconic evolution. Maybe some chickens. I understand why the chickens aren't there. The chickens are overpowered, hands down. I'll be first to admit that they negate everything almost. I mean, those in mystical agriculture, you'll never need anything else again. But they're also fun. I mean, for those people who want to go through the trouble of leveling them all up, it can be a lot of fun to mess with. So that's just me. I liked them. But yeah, the chickens were pretty cool. Pretty cool. Need another axe in a minute. Bonk. See, if you get prosperity tree, then you can grow them and use uncrafting grinders for more inferium. That is also true. Ooh. My axe is no good. My axe. Sticks. And 2 this time. Oh, oops. Extra one. Yeah, the uncrafting grinder is pretty cool. I like using it as well. A lot of stuff that I make by accident. I have a bad habit of just speed clicking, and then all of a sudden I look up and I ran out of one of the materials, and so all of a sudden I have 50 stacks of buttons in my pocket for some reason. Let's see. If you were tasked with designing Sky Factory 5, what mods would you 100% add in? Okay. Well, again, mystical agriculture is something I would put in all of them. Pretty much every mod, because again, while it can very easily become overpowered, it still takes a lot of work for you to get to that point. So mystical agriculture very easily would go into just about anything else that I would do. What's our grout coming? We're getting there. Let's make some blocks. 3, 6, 9, 10 regular blocks. There. No. Dang it. Right, well, we'll do 8 regular blocks then. And regular, then I'm going to need 9 more regular, so 19 total. Not there. Let's see, and you can since for sheep. Need more grout. Okay, so I've got sand, I got clay, it's gravel's my stopping point. Where's gravel? So I could get to work on this. God, trying to think of what other ones I'd like to put in there. I'd like to see the chickens back. So hard, since the majority of the stuff that I enjoy the most is in the Sky Factory already. It'd be just merging 3 and 4 together. I'm trying to think of stuff I've played from other. I wouldn't care to see some of the Galacticraft stuff pop up in there. Or I would. It's hard because I would definitely get rid of the hunting dimension. The hunting dimension is basically useless in Sky Factory 4. You just don't need a mob farm there. It's by the time you can do anything with it, you don't need it. So I would get rid of the hunting dimension. I would look for something else we could put in its stead, though. I would like to see the Mistcraft in there. That would be a lot of fun. Being able to create new worlds and such. That, while I've only messed with it a little bit, and it's in Sky Factory, I'd like to see it in there for sure. I'd like to see more of a focus on that. See, I probably want Project E because the advanced transfer table crafting there too. Yeah, again, that's another thing. I've never really messed with Project E. That's something I'm looking to do after I finished this run as well. More making trees grow. Travel the planets. I thought about that as well. Yeah, mixing Galacticraft with Sky Factory would be fun. But I'd be interested to see what the worlds would look like. What's the moon look like? Would it still be the moon? Would it be solid? If it is, then cool. Mods specifically, what features you want in it, what gameplay. Definitely vein mining. Since you're getting saplings are, I would like something completely different from saplings. I like saplings, don't get me wrong, but I'd like to get rid of saplings and do not use what was the other one that was there? Was 3 was the sieves. I hated the sieves, so I would like to see a new form way of getting the basic materials. I mean, again, I don't know what's out there. I'm sure there are plenty. Why did all those get kicked out of there? What's going on? So yes, I would like to see a completely different way of doing that. I think that would be a lot of fun having, because the beginning to me is really where the adventurous parts begin. This is where everybody has to start. Everybody kind of has to do it the same way. And then once you get all the saplings, where you go in the advancements is completely up to you. So I'd like to see that first part change, because that's really your introduction to any mod pack. It's how you get your basic materials started. So that's hogs. It's not that hogs aren't worth using. I would say no, they're not. But there's a few items that they make that you can't get from Mystical Agriculture. I want to say Tritanium is one of them. And that would be useful. Having those. So there's a couple it doesn't hurt to have, but again, I would look through them and only do the hogs that you have to do. The ones that give you stuff you can't get anywhere else. It's based on the sapling throw. Well, again, that's Sky Factory 4. Again, before Sky Factory 4, the saplings didn't exist. Right? So I mean, there were other ways before. There is no current alternative. I agree 100%. So that would be the thing. I would like someone to make an alternative. I mean, if we're honestly looking for what would we like to see mods, I mean, putting a pack together, and that's probably one of the hard parts is coming up with this stuff just to add to the pack. But I feel that most of the mod packs I look at, I don't look like a mod pack. If I do, then tell me. I'm going to lose more weight than I thought. But the problem with most of the mod packs I jump into is they have so much stuff. Tritanium is from Mystical. That might not be the right one. There's something that you can get from hogs that you can't get from Mystical. I don't remember which one it is. I don't remember why I needed it either, but I remember there was something you can get from them. There are? Okay. It'd be a different one then. All right. I couldn't remember for sure. But yeah, so most mod packs that I look at have all the same stuff in them. There's not a lot that differentiates, and that was kind of the frustration for Halloween. I downloaded, by the end of it, I downloaded 13 different packs that were entitled Spooky or Halloween, and none of them were. That very first one we did was the spookiest. It was hard. I did it twice, which was the materials one, and it was fun. But it didn't have, to me, it didn't have long-term play in it. And so when I jump into regular, I'm always looking for new mod packs. They almost all have the exact same stuff every time. So I would like to find some of the rarer mods that nobody uses, even if they're not that helpful, and find a way to make them helpful. I think that would be the real challenge of a new Sky Factory, is to bring in something nobody's seen that normally would suck, and trying to find a way to put that together. But right now, every mod pack is either it's in a vanilla type world where you can just mine anything anyways, then you don't need a starter, or it has sieves or it has saplings. That's really the only ways. That's what's really needed, is a new way to get the game started for materials. So just a thought by me. Pixelmon Skyblock mod pack. Yeah, I still haven't done Pixelmon. That keeps making it on the list, but it never wins. Whenever I do switch packs, other than this one, which I just decided to do myself. Whenever I switch packs, normally we get recommendations from everybody. We put them up in the Discord channel, and everybody votes. And then whatever wins, wins. And then I play that. Which I should say, if you're watching today, thank you for coming by and hanging out today. If you don't mind and you're enjoying yourself, please be sure to click the like button. But most importantly, remember to subscribe so you can hang out for all of our streams and stuff. But we do have a Discord channel, and if you're interested in joining it, it's open to anyone. You can just go to my website, onlydraven.com, and there's going to be a button near the top of the homepage that will take you right into the Discord channel. We'd love to have you. It's pretty active. We've got a lot of great people in there. We talk about a lot of Minecraft, especially Sky Factory, but a lot of other games and such as well. So if you need help, there's a lot of really useful folks in there that can really help you with the questions you may be coming up against. So we'd love to have you. You'll find other stuff there like my normal streaming schedule, social media accounts, ODG store. There's a bunch of things on there as well you might want to check out. But, something to think of, especially if you're links to all my tutorials are on there. There's also a way you can send in email requests if there's something specific you'd like to know. Also, links to my Dungeons and Dragons podcast is there as well. When does an amount of Inferium become excessive? The only way I can really answer that is once you have Supremium everything, it's not really needed anymore. Because your Supremium stuff's going to last pretty much forever. It's just going to take a while to get that much Supremium, with the exception of if you want to just farm Withers, which is another option. Wither always drops 3 or 4 Supremium essence every time, so that's another way to do it, but you're at a spot at that point where you're having to be able to build Withers, which is another challenge. So one of those things. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. All right, I think I made enough gravel. Let's check a look at the grout that we've got going on here. Delicious grout. I will use you. 5. All right. 2, 1, 3. All right, so I need 3, 4 more, and then I can start. Oh, I've got one in my hand. 3 more regulars, and then I can start building the other stuff. Let's see. Gravel, okay. Have that sand and clay. Some gravel. Gravel, 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 gravel. Whoops. Foolish Draven. What have you done? There we go. Come here. Get in there. Excellent. Most delicious. All right, so there's sand, gravel, and clay. 44 more. That should get us a good chunk of the way. I'm just going to farm some more trees while I'm waiting, because why not, right? Gravel and sand. Cotton, sand, bone, clay. There we are. Some of these. Boop. And boop. Let's see here. Okay, I have 1.3 million extra Inferium. I think it's safe to say you have enough. I mean, there's a few other things you can use it for in the game as well, especially if you just want to have one of everything. It's definitely possible. Lemon says, can I play with you? I apologize, this isn't on a server. It's just a solo thing that I'm running for this stream, though. But I appreciate that you're interested. Now, that said, we do have a members server that is available for everyone who is part of the ODG membership program. Some of you may notice that a lot of folks who are typing have a green or blue font in their name. Those folks are all part of the Draven's Dragons membership program. If you'd like some information about that, just click on the join button anywhere on my YouTube channel. And I like to stress, clicking join doesn't join you up for anything. It just takes you to the page that shows you what it is. It's a lot like a Twitch sub, except it's less expensive. You only pay $2.99 a month, but you get a whole bunch of perks and stuff, like access to our members-only server. Right now, we are doing Volcano Block on there. At the top, you'll see we have a members goal. Once we hit 75, I'm going to buy and open up a second server. That's either going to be Vanilla or Sky Factory. We're going to kind of see what everybody wants to play on that. But we're working on getting that one. Oh, that's okay, Noel. Yeah, you're cool. No worries. But yeah, it's we're getting a second server for the members. Everybody's having a pretty good time so far. But yeah, we don't ever expect any. You don't ever have to give a penny. It's just I said, an option that's there for those folks who wish to participate in it. Let's see. Boop. One. Boop this first. No. There. All the boops. Boop. Boop. Okay. All right. So I always like to put down a tree before I walk away. That way it may grow by itself while I'm off doing other stuff. Still 14. That's... wait, I said I only needed 1, didn't I? No, I needed 3. Yeah, that'll work. 3. Excellent. Now I can start making the other stuff. I want to have some more. Grow trees. Do your gerbs. Let's see. I have no money, so I'm still in school. Hey, it's not a problem at all, Noel. Like, I understand. I understand the money thing. Like I said, because of all this stupid medical stuff my body has decided to do wrong. I have been out of work for a while, so I understand the not having money stuff. It's definitely a struggle. That one. Oops, I'm out. More sap. That clean. That one away. Oh, hit wrong button. I hate that. I'll hit 1 instead of tilde, and I'm like, why is nothing vein mining? Oh. I'm not picking up that nut. Okay, I did. Let's see here. Love when Draven and one of us dragons say the same things at the same. That happens. That's probably another one of the fun perks of that again. Is we do have a members only stream at least once a month. That's usually pretty fun. I have to leave, Cooper. That's all right, Cooper. Thank you for coming by and hanging out today. Hopefully we'll see you again. Have you a great day. Time to build the mob farm? Yeah, we're getting there. Once I get the smeltery running, the mob farm is going to be next. And I need to get animals start spawning as well. Let me put this away. That. Not that. Ah! Okay, just the stuff I want in there. Oh, I did have another spare cook. Dang it. Don't need all that wood. Let's see where we are here. 13. All right. For those first. I'm going to need one of the other ones as well, aren't I? I don't know. Just stick with this for now. Boop. And then I'm going to need to make... what was the... That's the controller. I need one of those. Boop. Oh, I know what I need. I need a piece of glass to make the... glass to make the tank. I believe. Let's make sure. Probably should just smeltery. But we all know the Draven's not that bright. I passed them all. Where are they at? I was only showing 3 of them. All right, we'll do it this way. Well, I mean, any mob farm that I make early on is just going to be a manual one. I'm not going to have access to the most of the automation I need till later. That's 3. There it is. Sear tank. Yeah, piece of glass. Thought so. Okay. Need some glass. I know that's not the pattern. I just realized I put it in the wrong spot, and I'm going to get my 5 in there. 1 should do. Since wasting. Drought, I got to borrow this guy for a minute. Thank you. Far away from the base do you need to make it? 30 blocks. I do it the same as I do a 30 blocks from the spawn point. I usually estimate 30 and then I build it. So it's technically going to be beyond the 30 for every part that I build as part of it. And you know, you guys have seen my design that I use all the time. I do a manual one at first. So the first one I make just a manual farm, and then I do an automated one down the road. But it's a place to start. Oh, got my glass. Go back to Groton. Oop. Glass. I didn't say banana. Pachink. All right. Yeah, yes. I don't have any lava yet, so we're going to need that. Aldrin. You know what? I just realized it rained a while ago, and I didn't have... Oh, I can get water another way. I need to get water. Time to water. Where's my crushing tub? What's in there? Nothing? Good. What makes water? Isn't it leaves? I think leaves make water. I don't have any leaves. Maybe it's petrified. Petrified. I figure. Let's see. You get in there. Squish. Yep. There we go. Jump. 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 Is it all saplings? Okay. I can never remember. So hard. You know, you get to all the complicated automation, you forget all the basic stuff. Or I do anyways. You guys are way cooler than me. I have a habit. Give me that. And this. Temporarily. This will work. Oh, the water. Oh, not enough water. Squish, squish, squish. Enough water yet? Yes. Excellent. Done. Okay. Give me those. Oh, give me those. Ah! Hitting every button wrong. That out. Where was I? You. Grout. Let's get to Grouton. Those. I forget the drain. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Most. Oop. Oop. Theory, that should work. Excellent. Water. And I made a clay bucket. Those. That cooking. All right. Then I'm going to need petrify. Not that. Yes. I have one petrified nut, which in itself sounds very uncomfortable. Let me see if I can find... I guess I do need some petrified saplings. Gotta petrify. One petrified nut. Good time. All right, let me chop these down. So with these surgeries that I'm going to be having, surgery or surgeries, still don't know if it's one or two. It does mean that I'm 99% sure that I will not be working on Halloween. So that means I will be doing a Halloween stream, which is always something I was going to try to find a way to do anyways. So when that time comes, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do in there right now, but I'm going to do something. So I'd like to have something cool to do for Halloween. So I don't know if that means get a special game, do some type of special Halloween theme stuff. For the very first time ever, my wife will be joining us for at least part of the stream. Mostly because she was really excited about getting to dress up this year. And then, unfortunately, COVID. So we're not going to get to go out anywhere. And she's got this nice Halloween costume she'd like to show off. So she may not stay with us the whole stream. Because where I sit here, you can't see it. But behind you, right over there, is a sliding glass door. And that is what the kids normally come up if there is going to be any trick-or-treating. So she'll also be handling that. What will I be having surgery for? In September, I had 2 kidney stone surgeries, and I just found out yesterday that I still have a stone in there that won't go through. So I have to go have another surgery to try to break it up again. And if that one doesn't work, then I have to go in there another time where they're going to have to go in and be more invasive and try to take it out. But it's a very large stone, so baseball through a garden hose kind of thought. So they use the sonic thing to try to break it into smaller pieces so they come out through. But if they can't, then they may have to go in a different way, incision or something, to try to get it out that way. So, yeah, wasn't expecting that. I've been in the hospital twice for those. It's very uncomfortable. All right, let me grab that. I have that. Get enough? No. Need more. Need more. Oops. I did not mean to put those there, but we'll come back to it. Let's see here. Yeah, I think she may have popped on and just waved hi once. She's never stayed on for any considerable amount of time or even a few minutes. She's very, very shy. But she'll pop on once in a while. She'll say hi. The reason we haven't seen her in the longest time is because, again, my office isn't in all my streaming stuff, and everything's in the basement of my house. And as many of you know, she had, over the last 3 months, 2 surgeries. She fell down the stairs during a stream one night and broke her foot in 5 places. So she's had 2 surgeries for that. So she hasn't been able to get downstairs. She was able to come downstairs 2 days ago, because now she's finally got the cast off. She's able to walk with, she has a walker right now for a little bit of support. She was able to come downstairs by herself, walk. I mean, I was there helping her, but she was able to walk down the stairs for the first time since May and actually because she hasn't really seen any of the changes I've made for the stream or anything yet. So she was pretty excited to finally get to come downstairs. She only saw it through the streams as well. Let's see. Baseball through a garden hose really struck a nerve. Yeah. Trust me. Right now it's striking a whole bunch of nerves that aren't making me happy. But no, it's all right, Tristan. Again, I had kidney stones for the first time when I was 11. I was in the hospital and they said I was the youngest person they'd ever had. Of course, that was a long time ago. But youngest they'd ever had with kidney stones in there. But that's because I ate way too much cheese. Large amount of dairy intake is one of the things that can cause kidney stones, because it's calcium nugget that just like a pearl builds up over time. Then I had them again about 3 years ago. 1 stone passed it pretty easy. It was a very easy to deal with one. This situation has been a little bit harder. Speaking of Halloween, my costume just arrived today. And your wig. Excellent. I'm excited to maybe see a picture of it. Maybe you'll bring it on Discord. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll come up with some type of Halloween contest. Pinning that. We're going to come back to that one. Is the ultimate singularity worth it? No. For all intents and purposes, it's a bragging rights thing to get the advancement. It serves no other purpose other than that. Other than the advancement, there's really no use for it. So if you're, someone who's trying to beat everything and you want to get all the advancements, you'll have to make one. But it's really not too hard when you get near end game. And again, you've got your mystical farming automated and it's making everything out of everything. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Let's see here. When you reset Sky Factory 4, it feels too easy. It does get really easy feeling. I agree with you 100%. Like after you've gotten to it and you come back, you're like, wow, this is way much faster than last time. But gravel. Where's my petrified nuts? There they are. First of all, I'm gonna need some food, so let's get those cooking. And boop, boop, and the boop. All of the boops. Boop, boop. Nope. Cobblestone. Did I say gravel? I meant the wrong one. Wait a minute. If I picture thinking, because I think I grabbed the wrong thing there. Where's my petrified resin? Where's my petrified acorns? 2. Oh, there they are. They went over to here. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I know. I was cooking up some nuts for that specifically. Thank you, Mystique. Now, I know what you're thinking. Draven, you clearly do not look like a guy who forgets to eat. In-game a little bit. So what are player-only drops? Player-only drops are things that can only be dropped by you killing them. In a regular game, things like heads will only drop. In Sky Factory 3, loot bags are considered player drops. That's why the early spikes won't give them to you, but if you use like the diamond spikes or the gold spikes, they will. And for the mob masher, I believe that there is something you can add that makes it act as if it was player kills. But that's specifically that. Okay, where's my clay? Do I have my clay? Where's my clay? 11 should work just fine. That is not right. Okay. Okay, it's not that what it's called. There it is. Cauldron. Ah, not clay. Sometimes I mix up Sky Factory 3 and Sky Factory 4. Trying to make the wrong thing. Bum, 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 bum. Excellent. Tinker's Construct is useful. Yeah, it sure is. I mean, again, for advancements, if nothing else, it's helpful. But I enjoy the Tinker stuff. I'll be honest with you, I never really messed with it much, even in the early Sky Factory stuff. I spent more time working on mystical agriculture and going that route. I only did enough Tinkers to get the advancements. But since then, and I've played other packs like Galacticraft and stuff where I had to focus on it more because I didn't have Mistcraft. I realized how versatile it was, and was able to use it to have a lot more fun. Like clearly the Smeltery, awesome either way, but I didn't realize what all was available just from using the tools and the weapons. So yeah, I definitely think it is. Again, one more common questions I get is which one is the best one? There is no best build because everybody's play style is different. It's just a matter of finding how do you like to use your weapons. You like knockback versus more damage. I like knockback. When I got 6 mobs coming at me and I can do a swipe and they all go back, that buys me a second to run or target one specifically. So I usually use knockback. Some people don't care about knockback, would rather have a sword that does more damage. So it's just a matter of finding the way you like to play the best. That said, there are clearly some that are better than others. And sometimes it's good to have different swords for different occasions, or different two-handed sword versus a one-handed sword with shield, depending on what you're looking to farm. So that's just something to consider. But in any case, there's really no wrong way to build a Tinker's weapon. You just may find that, oh, this build I made is not as good as something else. Doesn't make it bad. You can still use it and keep it, melt it down, whatever you need to do. But tool-wise, yes. Again, though, once you get to the point that you can use mystical agriculture and you can get Supremium, that's pretty much it. Get you a Supremium. It's not called an AIoT in this one. What's it called? It's called a... there it is. Paxel. Supremium Paxel. Durability unlimited. You'll never wear out. So, get you a Supremium Paxel and you are done. That's the last tool you're going to need for most of the rest of the game. Unless you need like some shears or something. But again, I make a Supremium of every tool. Throw them in a box in case I do need them. And then you're pretty much covered. Okay. See how close we are to getting what I need. Cobblestone. I need one more glass. Oh, I'm carrying it. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Give me that. Now. Hot boys. My glass. And that was cobblestone or was it stone? I can never remember. Cobblestone. I'm 1 cobblestone short. Okay, I should have enough. No. Just real quick. And then we will have ourselves a cobblestone generator. And life will get much, much easier. In theory. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Boop. And a boops. About that wood in a minute. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Travel, petrified. Well, petrified. Lord knows I had enough of this. Didn't have any nuts. Oops. And you. And that thing. You. Water. Lava. Glass. Cobblestone generator. There we go. Life starts now. Good song, too, by the way. Never heard it? Life Starts Now. Good song. Highly recommend it. Chest. There we go. Good. That takes care of that. Doesn't have any nuts. Feels like it sometimes. Oops, those don't go in there. Silly Draven. Tricks are for kids. Here, I'm going to have to start working on an inventory system here soon. So let's take pause now. I thought I was going to get all the saplings done today, but then there's some side quest things I've got off on here that I think I may want to focus on first. I do want to get a mob spawner going. I'm going to do that today, but I think at this point I would be better served getting a little bit of inventory management first. Not going there. So that way when I start getting the mob stuff, it's easier to store it all, and I don't have 1,000 chests all over the place, which is definitely a pet peeve of mine. So I always forget the recipe. 6 in a chest. Right? We'll do that. 6 in a chest. Those. I have to thank you. Have a good rest of the stream. Oh, hey, no, not a problem at all. Thanks for coming hanging out with us, Tristan. Appreciate you having you. Have yourself a wonderful evening. I said, I've been breeding chickens for hours, and my God, am I getting annoyed. What seems to be your chicken problem, my friend? They're not getting high enough level, or are they just not giving you what you want? There's 8. Where are we going to do inventory? We'll do inventory down here for now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Started. Do you need more of them? Or you're not getting what you want? Yeah, some are picky. Some of them do not want to come out there for you. All right, so very first sapling gets a dirt sapling. Dirt, 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 dirt. Try to put these things in order as much as possible because, again, Draven, OCD. Mistake. I'm going to make a bunch more of these in a second. I was just getting the first one down. Dirt. This is how I always start off all of my Sky Factory. Except for I am going to need more petrified because I'm going to need lava to run my smeltery. Just thought of that. Oops. I didn't double click. My bad. Double click. Yeah, put all of them in. So I've got a little bit of cobble. That'll help. Started. What am I thinking? I gotta make more petrified. That's why I did this! Not my smartest moment. Now the downside is, of course, I'm about to use my only bucket. But I need a little bit of clay in the smeltery to get started. Bork. You're late. Oh, you're fine. Am I late? No, I'm on time. Wall of chests to start off. Wall of chests are good too. Again, it just depends on how you like doing it. What the? Oh, right. Yeah. 64. Oop. Let's see, how many I got? 16. That'll work. Goes in there. Get going. Do you know the furnace slab glitch? Cannot say that I do. Like the sound of it, though. Also, now that I have cobblestone, I can start making cobblestone weapons and tools, which will be vastly superior than the crap that I'm using, but I'm going to use up what I've got here. Waste not, want not. And all that jazz. Perfect. Enough to get us started. So Draven, you're playing through Sky Factory again. I missed episode 1. Okay, so episode 1 was the second half of the Halloween stream we did the other day. We got partway in and it just wasn't going to work. We weren't going to be able to beat that. So it's entitled both. It says Halloween stream and Sky Factory part 1. So that would be where the other half of that is. I think I'm going to go ahead and download them and edit it and release it as its own separate video, split them up. But stream-wise, I don't have a way of doing that without taking it all down and editing it first. So that's why you probably didn't see it. Again, it wasn't something we'd planned. And I'll be honest, it's such a hassle to break it up in the middle of a stream. I would have to shut down the stream, create a new one, and load it up. And I hate asking you folks to wait 5 minutes and then find the new one. It's just, you guys are nice enough to spend your time with me. I'm not going to waste any of your time if I can help it. Saplings. Okay, so after that was petrified. Gravel. Let's get some of this stuff put away. Petrified. 1 petrified nut. Sounds scary. The other one's brave. Haha, more humor. Right. Got it here. Lagged too much at the start of that one, so I didn't get to watch it. I remember that. Yes, that's correct. A glitch you found by making slabs. I'd be interested in hearing it. Gravel? Gravel? Gravel. Gravel? Nope. Lots of gravel sand. Gravel nuts. Yo, Draven, sorry to on how to move gravitational anomaly. I tried it, but it doesn't work. Is it fixed? Not to my knowledge. I had someone just use it a couple days ago, and he said it worked just fine. I haven't had to try it in a little while, but I haven't heard anything about it not working. It wasn't a glitch. It's supposed to work that way, so I'm not sure. Makes the regular furnace 20 times faster. Many people. Yeah, Sky Factory 4. It's what the people love. And that's another thing. You know, it's Sky Factory. I have a lot of people who pop in and be like, hey, you should stream Sky Factory 4 because they're relatively new to the channel and weren't here the last time I did it. So I was like, you know what? That's the thing more people come to my channel for than anything else. I thought it would be a good time, since it's been a year at least since I've streamed it, to jump back in and go through it again. Give myself a chance to meet some new people and get some new stuff going. So who did leave the dislike? Oh, I'm not too worried about it. It happens. Most streams I get at least one, so don't worry about it too much. Cottonwood. That's bone. Cottonwood. All right. All of our trees are now up and good. Excellent. All right. How did you do that? I mean, sorting the chest. Oh, sorting the chest. When you go into a sword, if you just here, let me do it this way. Let me move this over here, move this over here, move this over here. If you just click the scroll wheel on your mouse, it automatically organizes it for you. So yeah, just clicking in on your scroll on the scroll wheel will do that for you. Let's see here. I just want to have a chat. All right. Well, I'm happy to chat with you. With that person? Oh, okay. I got you. Does it need power? I can't test as it's 2 a.m. right now. My family's asleep. Can anyone help me? With moving the thing, I'm trying to remember. I haven't had to do it in a little while. I don't think it needs power. It's just pistons, if I'm correct. I'll take a look here. I apologize. I'd have to check. I don't have not far enough in the game to do that here. But I'll take a look when I get done here. See, these vids are pretty good, and this stream's going good. Keep doing this. Oh, well, thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that. Glad to hear you're enjoying yourself. Waffle says, I'm using a fission reactor from nuclear craft to get power. I have the flux plug collecting energy. Point says it has energy, but it's not outputting. Oh, sleep. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Mystique. Excellent. Now I can get the advancement for that. Plugs and points. Have you set up a network, and is the network open? That would be more if you're on a server. You definitely want to make sure you've got a network set up so that it can output. Because it can get power and receive power, but it still needs to be doing that. I'm short. It's clay that you can make casts out of, correct? But you only get one. I need a gold. How far am I from gold? Trying to figure out what I need to get going here. Gold. It's a little ways down the road. All right. Tin amber. See if we can get Tim going here. Selected. It is on your point. It's hard to know without being able to see it. I mean, which, like, is it just not moving it? It's not pushing it. It's not pulling it into the chest. It's hard to know where the source is without seeing the build specifically. Let's see. Fuji says, lately my computer's been breaking. Happy to see that's not killing itself along with the internet. Well, that's good. I definitely don't want that to happen. Okay. Coal tree. How do you get a coal tree? Let's go hop in there. I'm a coal tree. Birch tree. Just water and a sand sapling. That we can do. Oh, wait. I used my only bucket. Crap. How many clay I do? Forgot that I used my only bucket. Out of the way, wood. Clay coming through. I will name this bucket Aiken. Bucket. Alright. Did you smelt the coffee thing? Or did you actually make iron amber? I usually make iron amber. Usually by that point you've got enough of everything you need to do that. I'm moving the energy into my Android charging station. I'm using an energy extraction cable to try to output it. I don't know how to show you apart from streaming. Try running it into a battery and then running the battery into your charging station. Some mods, since they're different component types, won't link together that way. I found that by running all of my power sources into a battery first and using the energy extraction cable, I will show you. It should be just straight up battery. It'll be this one up here, the energy battery. If you just do a search for battery, granted, assuming you got the stuff for it, but you should probably by the point you're at. But if you make a battery, I run all of my power sources into a battery and then the battery into everything else because I know the extraction cables will work running off that battery power source. Plus, if something happens, you know, I run out of, I'm using a combustion or something, it runs out, I've got some extra power stored up in there. So you may want to try that. Let's see, you can use a wireless charger to charge your batteries. That's also another option. You just want to connect a wireless charger, that'll work as well. Playing in Prestige, I have gem armor from Project D, glitch sword, all bonsais, and whoa, yeah, then you shouldn't have any problem throwing that together. Alright, water. Aqua! Woohoo! Alright, let's get over here. Oh, it's still got mud in it. I don't have an axe. Let's make an axe. Time for a cobblestone tool. 1, 2, 3. 2 for me. Da-da-da-da. I don't. Wait a minute. Is there a way to? Can you auto empty this too? No, I didn't think so. No, that's not what I meant to do. But it's probably best that I did that anyways, so I don't knock it off. I'm just gonna stick it right there. I don't use the drying rack anymore, and I have to anyways. And it was a sand. Ha! I forgot to put them all away. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, way too many. Right, well, and then cook that bad boy. While he's getting toasty, we'll put the sand away. Then we'll make some coal sapling. Alright, now I'm going to farm these for a little bit. And I think I'll need more crooks. I cannot remember. Nope, didn't think so. Okay. Had a hopeful moment there. Not to be the case. You make a super crook in this one? No, can't do that either. Okay. Again, mixing up Sky Factory 3 and Sky Factory 4. Sometimes I forget which one you can do which in. Which is a sandwich place around here. I've never tried them, but I hear they're okay. That's sapling. Make a cobblestone crook. That's what isn't that what I was just trying to, I was just trying to make a cobblestone crook and it didn't take it. Cobblestone. Not making one. Oh wait, I gotta make sticks, don't I? That's right. It's cobblestone sticks. Ah, I missed the middleman. Not bad. I had to do that anyways. That's an advancement. Thank you for reminding me, Turtle. It's not working, even with putting it into the battery, not putting the energy into the charger. I would have to go with the recommendation we had a little bit earlier from Ethan. You may want to build a wireless charger and have the power going into that. That'll just charge you up anytime you're in the area anyways. Not going into the battery. So it's not outputting from the point for some reason. Yeah, again, it's hard to know for sure without seeing it. Wireless chargers, yeah, definitely. But my concern is if you're trying to use that power source, if you're trying to use a flux network and it's not going into the battery in any situation, then regardless of what you use, whether it's a wireless charger or not, it's just not getting the power from the plug. Now, I'm going to say this, and I apologize if it sounds real basic, but I always like to start at the beginning. You sure you have the flux point and the flux port on the right spot? Like you're not using reversed? I've made that mistake 100 times, and I'll make it again when I get to that point in this stream. Because it always happens. But I'll put the input where the output should be, and the output where the input should be. I doubt that's the case, but I always like to start with the basic stuff. I work for a cell phone company, and I do technical assistance. Turn it off and turn it on is step number one. I always start with the easy stuff first. Most people know to do that, but it never hurts to ask. Come on, Coltree. Yeah. Oop. Oh, it's working. Excellent. Did you find out what the issue was? I'd be intrigued to know in case someone asks again. Anytime somebody figures something out, I like to know. No. Okay, well, maybe there was just a delay. You know, maybe it just, for some reason, hadn't kicked in yet or enough power hadn't put through. So, awesome. That's the important part. It's working for you. Man, I'm happy to hear that. Good sauce. Oops. Wrong button. Building up some coal stuff here because I'm sure we're going to need it. Try to get a few going, get it set up, and then we'll throw those over there in the crates and start working on the next one, tin, which actually requires the smeltery. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now, so I may stream a full stream after all. Earlier today, my mouth was killing me, but I was afraid that this talking nonstop on the stream was going to tear me up and I'd have to stop early, but I'm feeling fine right now, so hopefully I don't have to stop early. After finishing the first chapter, what is the first thing you like to do? Good question. All right, let's take a look at it. So there are certain things that I get started on very early, and that's going to be farming. I'm going to get a market real quick. I bounce around. I don't dedicate a specific page. Normally, I'm combining farming with Age of Power and Age of Storage. I want to upgrade. Normally, I'm in a rush to upgrade to simple storage, but in this time, I'm going to be rushing to try to get ME storage, which, as I've mentioned, not something I know a whole lot about. So, ME is going to be my focus. I'm still going to make a simple storage to get the advancements because I'm a completionist and OCD. But I am going to go ahead and jump into ME. Yeah, that's the thing. Waffle, I always use simple. But I get so many questions about ME, I need to know more about it. There's a lot of people who are asking for me to show how to do things in tutorials that I just don't know how to do yet. So, going to learn it all on stream with you guys. We're going to get in here and get it all figured out. Farming, I get going as early as possible, just because it'll start giving you the foods and such you need, as well as I try to get Inferium going as quickly as possible. I need to get to the Nether pretty quickly. That's going to be a rush. I'll be waiting on anything for Twilight Forest until I can fly. I don't waste my time going in there until I know I have a good flight system, because it's just too irritating to build around. Requires 80. Yeah, it's a mess. Let's do one more stack of saplings or one more growth, and then we're going to move on from coal. The power. Oh no, I mean ME. I understand that it gives you a lot, especially when it comes to auto crafting. I have ways of doing pretty much everything ME will do, but the built-in functions of ME make a lot of those things easier than my automations. And I understand that. So that's one reason why I wanted that, because people ask a lot, you know, and it's probably the thing I get asked for the most that I haven't been able to do a lot of tutorials on because I just don't have the knowledge for it. So I'm going to fix that with these streams. All right, so let me see. Coal. I miss my coal chicken. All right, coal's good. Now let's see what's next. Premium armor is delicious. Oh, I need nuts. What do I have a lot of nuts on? Ooh, ew. I don't have a lot of nuts in anything. Oh, wait. I only have 7. That's 24, 12, 23, 51. I guess it's going to be you. Come here, Cottonwood. Needs to cook some foods. Is Supremium better than Glitch? I like it better. That's me. Not necessarily everybody. I think Supreme. Once you level up Glitch, I think Glitch is technically a little bit faster for flying speed, but other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot more it gives you. But I prefer Supremium. Like I said, if you can get to Supremium, I mean, Glitch is good, by all means, not knocking Glitch, but I prefer Supremium. Okay, so that's going. So now we need to make tin amber. We are back to the book. All right, let's see. Ooh, wrong page. All right, I need tin amber. All right, tin amber. What's the combo again? Tin amber. I need 2 clay, 2 gravel, and 4 bone. Clay, 2. Or 2 clay. And bone. Think you only need 1? I'm gonna hope you only need 1. Let's see here. Fuchi says, Draven, did you see my last message or did I miss it? I do not see a message from you in the last little bit, so I apologize if I did miss it. I did not see it. I'm so sorry. And let me see what else we got. Breaks. Yeah, Supremium, it lasts forever, and you put the charms in it. It's pretty good. For a good food source, now maybe I'll try to get mineral berries. You can. Again, I live off baked potatoes until I become an android. That's pretty much how I roll. Let's see here. For good Hi, and thank you for tutorials. Help us so much. Excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear they helped you. Thank you very much, Dennis, for coming by. Emmy is so broken. It's true. Asked about prestige. What's the difference with prestige and regular? Okay, so prestige, basically when you start off the game, you don't have vein mining or anything else. Every time you complete a page of advancements, you get a prestige point. There'll be another window, kind of like what you see here in advancements, that pops up, and you use those points to unlock other features in the game. So the ability to basically build a smeltery, you have to unlock that. If you want to use bonsai hoppers, if you want to use vein mining, all of those things have to be purchased with points. And so it can make you have to do a lot of stuff slowly and differently because you just won't have access to a lot of the things you do in regular mode. So it's more challenging, but once you've been through Sky Factory 4 and you've beaten the whole thing and you've gone all the way through it, it gives you a good reason to go back and do it again. You know, if you're looking for, oh, I did it all, but now I know how to do it all. It's a whole new way of jumping in and playing the game. I had played Sky Factory 4 through 5 or 6 times before I did my first Prestige playthrough, and it felt like a fresh game to me because it challenged me to find new ways of doing things that before I could just do super easy in the other ways that I knew it. So I highly recommend it, but I do recommend playing through regular once first, just to get that feel for it, where you have it all in your hands. Let's see. Things Survive Core currently is to become an android, so I don't have to eat. I agree. Supremium Paxel, also agree. And then go to the end dimension and vein mine the entire thing. That's very cool. I enjoy that. Project E, that's correct. Project E is a whole nother thing you have to have prestige to get to, which is still pretty cool. Go in creative and give yourself prestige points and unlock everything. That's true. I mean, if you just want to see what Project E is like, you can do that. That's one way to get through for as well. Like I said, it's a great way of challenging yourself in something that you've gotten so used to it's not challenging anymore. What am I missing? Oh, tin amber, right. I forget what's in the middle. What's in the middle? A gravel. Flint, I mean. A flint. Oop. What am I doing wrong? 2 gravel, 2 clay, 2 clay, 2 bone. Aha! Gravel. Draven made a boo-boo. Gravel, gravel. Gimme. 1, 2. Go away. Go away. Oh, I got 17. That's more than I needed, but it'll work. Ouch. Itchy eyeball. Still doing it wrong. Why am I failing so much? Oh, I did double wrong there. My bad. So again, I need bone resin. Okay, so I'd gotten bone resin for a reason. I just did it wrong. 4. You. Forget which the other one was. Okay. It's got a couple legendary parts for being an android. Really efficient wither farm and have a lot of XP to unlock stuff. That is cool. I agree. It is. Being an android is a lot of fun. And I get to use the guns. Which I enjoy. All right, so that's going, and then. Oh yeah, what do I got to dump it on? And we are making a tin, I said, right? Again, I wish they alphabetized these. Petrified clay, sand, gravel, coal. Fountain. There it is. There it is. Birch, which was water and a sand. Okay. Sandy. Gimme. I got water left in there? I do. It won't let me do shit. Alright. Where's my thing? Why isn't it letting me do it? Oh, I grabbed a bone and not a sand. Man, I hate when I mix those up. Done that like a billion times today already. Give me that. There we go. So, birch. There. Melted. Yes. I was afraid of that. Either I don't have enough, or I have to have it another level high in order to pour it. And I think that I have to have it another level high, which means I got to make a whole mess more. Right? Yeah, it's got, if I'm correct, it has to be another level high. Say cheat. I'm going to cheat. All right, let's see here. I'm going to need a pickaxe. I got Price is Right music stuck in my head for some reason. Come here. This. One of these. Boop. And that. Boop. Put our faucet. That. Be a little bit earlier than normal, but why not? Giving it a second. Here we go. Whoops. Knew that was going to happen. Come on, get back up there. Ah! Bloosh. Ah, screw it. We'll go this way. Woohoo! This is going to hurt. Blorp. Okay. Good enough. Nope. Side that I put that side, okay. I did that wrong. Dang it! I knew I was going to do that wrong. All right, hang on. I made a boo-boo. One too far. All right, there we go. Try that again. Yes. There. That'll be my go downstairs when I need to. Let's see. Use the melter. Yeah, melter's easy. Definitely. It's just. There we go. Just had to drop it so it was lower. Saved me having to make a whole nother level. And then, like we said, now I can make a. I can go ahead and figure out make a casting basin with just a few more. And then I can go ahead and move it up as high as I want at that point. So let's see, 3 layers, except for it doesn't. Yeah, we were able to do it without the 3 as long as we had moved it down 1. I like how you actually listen to your chat. Oh, well, thank you. Hey, man, the whole reason to stream is to get to hang out with you guys. Like I said, I mean, we do these things. There's every stream, somebody recommends something that I didn't know you could do. And I learn a ton from you guys, which I then can spin around, put in a tutorial, and use that to help other people. It's definitely a symbiotic relationship where we all get to kind of work together towards helping the whole group. And so I really enjoy that. Let's see. Fuchi says, Draven, maybe just make a giant platform for when you die and you land there. Just make your island a pool in the sky. I was going to aim for the water, but I missed. Got to go have a nice stream. All right, Isaac, thank you for coming by, man. Have yourself a good day, sir. All right, so let's make a cup. Farm up a couple tin to get us started here. Real quick while I'm thinking about it. Using coal, acorns, and resin, craft a piece of coal. Okay. So we'll do that in a minute after I get this done as well. Let's see. I think the main reason a lot of YouTubers don't really watch the chat and respond as much is because with a larger audience, there are just too many people saying stuff. And that can make it harder. It can. It's definitely a challenge, but it's a challenge I look forward to having. You know, if I get to a point where it's hard to react to everybody, I mean, that means there's a lot of people there, and that's flattering that people would want to spend their time with me. So I will always do my very best to stay as active with the community, both here and in Discord, social media, and try to follow along with the stream. It definitely helps that I've got some amazing mods already that are able to jump in there and help with like questions I missed. Either they can answer or, hey, Draven, so-and-so asked this. Happens all the time on busy days. So I really do appreciate having them having my back in that situation. So, but yeah, you know, again, it's a good problem to have really when it moves up bad. A copy off Nightbot with the members thing anytime Nightboy says it. It's true. Again, I should say it as again. Thank you all for coming by today. I appreciate you. If you're enjoying yourself today, please remember to hit the like button, but most importantly, remember to hit subscribe. That way you can hang out with us on all of our streams and videos and tutorials. We also have a Discord channel that we'd love to have you be a part of. It's open to anyone. If you just go to my website, onlydraven.com, there's a button near the very top of that you can click on. That'll take you right in there. Again, it's a very active Discord with a lot of great people who are really knowledgeable, not just about Minecraft, but just computers and games and servers and stuff. So there's a lot of people helping each other out in there. So we'd love to have you part of that community as well. We do have a membership program that's also available for people who'd like to get some extra perks and such. We do have a Minecraft server for members that right now is Volcano Block. And once we hit 75 members, I'm going to get a second member server, and we're either going to do Sky Factory or we're going to do like a vanilla where everybody can jump in and play together. But we're looking forward to that. It's a lot like a Twitch sub, except less expensive. It's $2.99 a month, and you get a whole mess of perks. Like you'll notice a lot of people have different colored fonts, little Dungeons and Dragons 20-sided dice after their name. The color and number changes the more months they've been on there. Access to channel or members only emojis. Members only stream once a month, discounts on the ODG store, and probably other things that I'm not thinking about right now. Oh, head starts when we do things like Jackbox nights, things like that. There's a lot of different perks there. Can't subscribe. I'm already subscribed. That's okay. You don't have to subscribe. I appreciate you already have. That's right. Oh, there we go. Which you listed a bunch of our custom ones. Do I have a Twitch? Technically, yes, but I don't stream there. Why am I jiggling my butt in trees that are already grown? I stream purely on YouTube. That's really where my community is. Most people find me through the tutorials or Reddit, which again is usually the tutorials. So most folks find me there. Since this is where everybody is, it's kind of where I want to be as well. So at this point, I don't have any. If you could multi-stream with Twitch and Twitch didn't be a snob about it, I would probably do that. But if you try streaming at the same time with Twitch, eventually they catch on, especially if you get successful at any rate, and then they will not pay you. So just one of those things. That's click there. Let's see here. You're jiggling your booty because everyone wants only booty. Draven's only booty is only delicious. I understand. I have a Twitch Prime and I don't know who to use it on. I would do. Well, I appreciate that. Again, it definitely, and I've said this before, I'm sure that from a money standpoint, Twitch is more profitable for streamers. I really like how YouTube works. And again, all my people are here. And that's the thing. I Twitch sub, I mean, a lot of people have that, but a lot of people put their own money into that. And I don't know, I always felt that $4.99 is a lot to watch. I mean, I can get Shudder for $4.99. That's a horror movie. That's a Netflix for horror movies. Not that I'm a huge horror fan, but I mean, I can get a whole channel of things for that. So being able to offer a lower price here, where I get to kind of pick my price range. YouTube, not a day goes by I don't get a message from YouTube. Recommendations to make your channel grow. Have you considered doing 3 different payment levels? I'm not into that. I mean, if somebody wants to hang out with me and they want to jump in and get the extra perks for $2.99, I think that's awesome. I appreciate it. It does help pay for things like the servers and new games and things. But I mean, like I've said many times, I'm never going to have multiple tiers. Anytime I can think of a new perk to add, I'm just going to add it to the members program. My goal is to just keep finding more and more things to give on that level. It's never going to go up in price. The only way it would ever go up in price is if YouTube makes it a flat, everybody has to pay thing and it's out of my control. But as long as I get to pick, $2.99 for anything I can think of to add is what that's going to stay. Let's see. After hearing your Merge World streams, I've decided to start from stream 1 and now on 4, understanding it much better and enjoying it. Awesome! That is awesome. I'm so excited. For folks who may not know, Merge Worlds is a Dungeons and Dragons story stream that I do every other Sunday night. I've been running and writing the same Dungeons and Dragons campaign for close to 30 years. And so it's just me getting in there and telling the story about my from the beginning through the end, the world I've created. It's all 100% homebrew. And down the road, I'm going to actually do some Dungeons and Dragons content on the channel. Actually, that's going to be one of our extra life goals this year. Will be to unlock a Dungeons and Dragons with the community, where different members of the community jump in and play as well. So working on a couple things for that already. But yeah, Merged Worlds is a passion project of mine. It's also available as an audio podcast on Spotify and on iTunes. I think this past Sunday was episode 24. Each episode's 2 to 3 hours long. So I mean, we're looking at 50 plus episodes so far, and I'm not even halfway through. So there's a lot. Let's see here. My brother just cracked me up when he first saw the More S'mores Double Sminget. It is delicious. Like Draven. I think Gordon Ramsay would love Draven's booty. What are you, an idiot sandwich? My wife, huge crush on Gordon Ramsay. Huge fan. I'm a Bobby Flay guy myself. I mean, that's just how I roll. Don't judge me. But Bobby Flay is probably my favorite chef to watch. Although I like to tease my wife because every time I turn around, she's watching what is it? Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. We watch a lot of food. I don't watch TV at all, but when I do, it's usually some type of cooking show. And just realized I was using the wrong stick. So every time I come upstairs, I'm always teasing my wife like she wants to live in Flavortown. She won't leave Flavortown, all that kind of stuff. It's just a fun way of messing with her. Let's see here. I'm almost at your 4-month mark for membership. Excellent. Excellent. We've got a couple folks that are close to hitting their 1 year at this point. I think by November next month. I think either end next month, beginning of December, I believe. No Force Smart Quad Smigot. Hey, Black Panda, how's it going, man? Going all right over here. Thank you for coming by. Captain Shrimp, oh my god, your tutorials have gotten me so far in the game, I felt like I had to come to a live stream. Well, I appreciate that, and I'm very flattered that they are working for you. I'm glad that they are. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I stream lots of stuff. Minecraft is probably the main thing. My normal stream schedule, I should probably say that since there's so many folks here. I normally stream Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. Mondays, Minecraft. Thursdays, a mix of different things. And then Sunday mornings, right now I'm doing No Man's Skies. And then Sunday nights, every other week, is the Merge Worlds D&D thing we were talking about. And then the off Sundays are when I do things like the members only stream or community Jackbox days, things like that. But right now I am, unfortunately, currently out of work due to a medical thing. So I have a lot more free time. So I've been on a lot the last month or so, and probably for the next few weeks as well. So I appreciate everybody who's swung by and said hi. It's been a blast having you come through here. I'm planning hopefully on streaming tomorrow. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. Saturday is going to be a Jackbox night with the community. You do not have to be a member to do that on a community night. The new Jackbox just came out this week, so we're going to be busting out Jackbox 7 and seeing what comes from that. So love to have you. If you like Jackbox, it doesn't cost you anything to be a part of that. It is 100% free. I host the game, I own it, so it's nothing for you guys. That's okay. There. Get this sapling on our wall. Wall. Okay. All right. Sapling. 10. Acorn. Said those backwards, but I put them in the right order. That's what matters. Let's see. I think you can repair the stone cook by combining it with cobblestone. Yes, you can. You can do the wood one too. I'm just really lazy, and I just make a chunk of them at any given time, and then I just pitch them off the world. It's purely a Draven being lazy thing. You are 100% correct. You can. Let's see. What else we got here? Who's happy to watch Draven? Because I am. Well, I am happy that you are hanging out with me, all of you. I appreciate that very much. Let's see. Committee watch Draven until my computer starts dying. Well, I understand that. Like I said, it's another reason why I decided to go back through and do a Sky Factory 4 because what is that there? Because I, unfortunately, last time I was streaming Sky Factory 4, my Prestige run, was before I upgraded my computer. And for any of you who've been here for a while, my old PC was trash, and we get kicked out, and it lagged real bad. So since I've upgraded my PC, and that's never going to be a problem again, that'd be fun to go back through without all the delay. See, so I'm probably going to audition for Little Mermaid. I'm excited to see how that goes. Well, definitely, Turtle. Jump all over it. I mean, if you enjoy acting, you enjoy being on stage, do it. 100%. Like I said, I was a theater kid. Dear man, I guess I should say at the point. I was still old. But I always enjoyed that stuff. I preferred to be behind backstage. You know, I like the technical side of it more than the on-stage, but I did do stand-up comedy for a while, so I mean, I can see the appeal of it. So yeah, if you enjoy it, climb all over it, man. All right, let me get that up in there. Get that up in there for now. All right, let's see. Because the restaurant was on Triple D. Nice! I'd like to hit some of those places. I always wanted to do a food challenge, and I never got to. Not at Iron yet because no filing cabinets. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, this is... I've been bouncing off doing a couple other things. We're getting close, though. Iron, what's next? Iron's next. I just got to make a piece of coal. Wait a minute. What did I say? Acorns and resin. Isn't it 9 acorns? I'm probably wrong. I haven't made coal in a long time. Coal. Mini nugs. Nope. Okay. It's a regular combo. That'll work. I've done that before I put those away. Give me. Make a piece of coal real quick. Get that advancement done. There. Nut. Resin. Hold on. Excellent. Those away. Those are done. Okay. So next is, we said iron. Let me jump back over here. What's your specs? All right. So let me throw this at you real quick because it's going to sound horrible. I drive really well. Behind the wheel of a car, never had an accident. Very aggressive and confident driver. Very good driver. I couldn't tell you how to fix most of the things in my car. I can do the basic stuff, put a battery in. I could probably do brakes on most stuff, but the actual engine stuff, couldn't tell you how it works. Don't know. That's how I am with the computer. So when it comes to computers, I run it real well. Not as big on how all of the stuff under the hood works. That said, I did build this PC myself. It's the first one I've ever built. I had a lot of help from my friend Illustriel, who's also one of the moderators over on our Discord channel. In real life, I've known him for years. We hang out all the time. So he helped me put it together. So that way I knew kind of what I was looking for. I kind of sat down and told him what I had to spend and such. I throw that out there just as a bit of a thing. So when I'm about to read off some of the specs, you are aware that I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. So I'm going to read some of these specs out and hopefully they make more sense to you. 32 gigabytes, 216.6 of Ripjaws V-Series. I'm going to put this all on the website. I'm actually going to do that tomorrow. I've been meaning to do it for a while, so that way people can see it. Western Digital SSD, 240 G2 gigabytes. I can't remember what that one does. Thermaltake, Tough Power Grand RGB 65. This is the harder to read. Let me pull this up. This will be easier. An AMD Ryzen 3.6 gigahertz 8-core processor. Corsair H6054 liquid CPU computer. MSI B450 Tomahawk Max ATX AM4 motherboard. Samsung 860 QVO 1 terabyte 2.5 solid state. Western Digital 240 gigabyte solid state drive. EVGA GeoForce RTX 2070 Super 8 gigabytes gaming video card. Thermaltake V20 RGB mid tower case. Thermaltake Tough Power Grand RGB 650W80 gold certified fully modular ATX power supply. So hopefully that made sense to some of you guys. I know what some of it does, but at the time we built it, I knew none of what that was. So again, I'm always learning. I'm trying to learn more about that, but I need to break that all down and actually put it on the website. I'm going to make a point of doing that tomorrow because I keep saying I'm going to do it and I haven't. So I apologize. Let's see. Wonder what the new Jackbox has. I know there's a new Quiplash. I'm trying to go back to cover what I missed. I know I'm bouncing around here. Quiplash had, there's new Quiplash. I'm not sure what the other games are. All right, yes. Is there a way to look at your stats on YouTube to see how long you've been watching someone? I don't believe you can. No. It should say how long you've been a member. That's under your subscriptions tab, but that's it. I don't think there's another way, at least not that I've found. Just checked how long my membership's been at the channel for probably closer to 6 months. Wait, did you start Sky Factory again? I did, Majesto. Yes. I'm running back and forth right now. I'm eating nuts. Yes, I've decided to jump back in and do Sky Factory 4 because I haven't done it since I upgraded, and I thought it'd be fun to play it without all the lag. Let's see. I really don't get it. Why don't people use filing cabinets? Oh, I normally do. I filing cabinets like crazy. I don't have iron yet. And this time I'm going to focus more on ME than simple storage, but until this, I've always used the filing cabinets. They're very handy. Made a new world recently too, but you're way ahead of me. I only got the clay. Oh, that's okay. This stuff right now, I'm mostly on autopilot, because I've done this so many times now. So speaking of, I need iron amber. To the menu. Iron amber. I never remember the combos. What do I need? I need coal, gravel, and clay. Oh, wait. There was another one. Sand. Coal, gravel, clay, and sand. Okay. Coal. Clay. And gravel. Okay. Do that. Yeah, and I still may. Definitely. Like I said, once I get into ME, I'm going to try to do a lot of the stuff that I haven't done before just to have that difference, to be able to try something new. Because again, do I still have some in there? I don't need that right now. That real quick. That. Fresh one. Melt that. Okay. Why did I do that? Oh, that's right. I have to pour it over a sapling. Sapling is iron poured over an acacia, which is apple in water. Crap. Apple. Whoops, spelt that wrong. Apple sapling, apple sapling. I forget how you get an apple sapling. Seeds from squishing an apple, but I don't have a way of getting an apple. Yeah, the problem is I don't remember how to get an apple. The apple you have to buy from the market, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure how to get an oak tree. Dirt and water. That's how it was. Okay. I was going to say, there had to be a way without using the market. Dirt and water. Okay. This we can do. Sploosh. Apple. That's an oak. That. This away. This away. Go in there. Eat my nuts real quick. Num 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 num. Okay. Tutorial about Project E. Yes, that's the two things that I'm looking to do here. I'm looking to do ME and Project E. I've never done either. Well, let me rephrase. I've dabbled with ME. I haven't touched Project E, so I'm going to play through this to get to the end. I understand I'm not in Prestige. I have Project E unlocked because I still have the world, I believe, that I was using before PC. So I have it unlocked. I've just not used it. So I'm going to jump in and do that after I get this all the way through. So that is something for sure that I will be doing here in the near future, because they are two of the things that I get the most requests about at this point. So it's definitely something I want to jump on. Compact machines help with lag. If so, I want to make a compact inferior farm with OC. Yes, they do, because the visuals are contained. So you're not having to see all of the plants growing and moving and spinning sprinklers. The more moving things you have on your screen, the more it's going to pull on your PC. So yes, I have personally found that, in my humble opinion, that yes, it helps considerably. You can get an apple from vein mining, can you not? Let's try. Let's just to be on the safe side. Let's see. It's fun. Yeah, it looks fun. Like I said, I just hadn't really dabbled with it because at the time my PC was so bad, I just really couldn't. It just wasn't handling anything, and so I left it and I was off trying other mods that weren't as PC challenging. And then by the time I got my new PC, we were into a whole bunch of other stuff. We never came back to Sky Factory. So that's kind of what this is going to be here. I don't think it is either. So I killed the wood, so these will rot themselves. I should probably throw a second one down. I thought it will, but either way, I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a moment to let this happen. All right, so let those rot out for a moment, and let's throw that in there. Let me see. All right, so let's see. What am I missing here? A bunch of OC stuff. Diamond farm. Yep. Then again, we have been switching a lot. Understandable. Like I said, I've switched quite a few mods here over the past 6 months, so it takes a while. Free MC server creator other than Eternos are running off my PC. I don't know. Majesto says Minehut. The only server I have or have ever used, well, let me phrase, I've used 2 now to host the members server, and the one we use currently is Shockbite, and they've been phenomenal. I have 0 complaints with Shockbite. Usually the oak with a bonsai pot to get the apple. It's pretty fast. Have I unlocked bonsais yet? I mean, do I have the stuff for bonsais? You know, I forgot all about looking. Iron. I can't do it yet. I still need to get iron. So, I know that right now a lot of people have been asking me to play MC Eternal, which I've not done yet. Still not getting apple. Try cooking them out again. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. Oh yeah, just the regular bonsai? Yeah. Gotcha. Make a Paxel. All the farming and stuff I'm going right now is mostly Stone Crook, and I'm just stone level stuff, so I Just sworn an apple could drop from that. Could be. Throw those in there. We grow these two, chop the wood out of them, and then I'll work on building a bonsai to put it in the hopes that maybe an apple will fall behind me while I'm working on it. So, all right, so let's do this. That. Well, those are rotting out. We can take a minute to look at a bonsai. I need brick, which is clay. Have any clay? I do. More than enough to handle what I need. Ah, there's an apple. Didn't need it. Okay. I knew that would happen. I knew the second that I left. Okay. Why did I need an apple? Oh, yeah. Iron sapling, not sapo. I need an acacia. Acacia, an apple sapling dunked in water. I didn't need the apple. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need an apple tree. I remember now. I am drunk on power. Get out of the way, other leaves. You're blocking where my apple's going to grow. And then the apple seeds you get from squishing, right? Because I can't just plant... Yeah, squish an apple. Squish. Give me your seed. Plant. Does this work? I don't know. Does this work on these? I don't think it does. Grow faster. Let me go back here. I have a chance. 2 times better. Turn off cap locks. Yeah, I'll tell you where I've mentioned this before. I've got a new keyboard. The keyboard I had before this one was a gaming keyboard, but it wasn't a very good quality one. And so it had a whole bunch of extra buttons on there that you could use for setting up. Yeah, this is not helping that grow at all. It had a bunch of different keys that you could use for hot mapping keys and such. And there was an extra button between shift and caps lock that you could use to open up different functions of other keys to the left and right. And I was so used to using that I keep hitting caps lock thinking that button was there. And that's why. Bro. Bone meal. Bone block. It's regular. Wait, as soon as I get this done, it'll be grown. I'll turn around, it'll be... Let's... Good. Good. Go. There we go. Save that for later. You, give me saplings. Excellent. You, get out of the way. Do I use any of the hotkeys? No. I do not. I did for other games. Back when I was doing stuff like PUBG and things like that, I had a lot of the health potions and such mapped to keys. But here, no, not so much. Oak, apple. Apple in water. Give me acacia. Excellent. Groovy. We'll throw that in there. Give me my iron sap. The, hands down, personal opinion, most important sapling in the game. Iron sapling. Let's see. Draven, you ever play Forever Stranded? I have not. I have not heard of that game. Could be cool, though. Let's see. Something my friend did that helped me so much. Said before, he made a mob farm using mob fans, and it made it super easy to get. Oh, yeah, definitely. An automated mob farm. Crazy important. And I'm going to do probably a manual one first, depending on how quickly I can get to the farm. Compact machines is also a blast. Selling liquid chaos metal buckets. Only. All right. We have the iron sapling. Again, most important sapling in the game. Have I played Subnautica? I have, and I loved it. I actually have, there's a playlist here on the channel. I stream Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. The sequel, of course, many of you know, is not finished yet. So I kind of put a pause on that. Once the game is fully released, I will 100% go back to it. Amazing game. Love it. I also did Grounded when it first came out. That was a good open world crafting game, but again, it had just come out, so there was not a whole lot of content. Another game that I will 100% go back to eventually. Right now I'm doing No Man's Sky, and it's become an addiction very quickly. It's the space game I've been looking for years. So let's see. Plays Subnautica's a blast. In fact, one of my very best friends, a gentleman named Sean, he messaged me the other day. He's like, "Hey, you got a new subscription on your channel?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." Because I already knew he's a sub on here. I'm like, he goes, "Yeah, his son." He goes, "My boy loves Subnautica." And once I told him you had those, he started watching. I'm like, "That's awesome. That is very awesome." Let's see. Where to get the name for my channel? That is a good question. I will tell you. So, my favorite movie in the world is The Crow, starring Brandon Lee. A fan of it for a very, very long time. And, that's not what I meant to do. And, when I was creating my very first email address many, many years ago, because again, it's very important that you all remember I'm very old. Very old. When I was creating my very first email, I was trying to come up with some version of Draven, because Eric Draven is the name of the main character, played by Brandon Lee. And so I was trying to find a version of that, and everything I could think of was already taken. And I was doing this at work, and one of my coworkers, a friend of mine named Forrest, said, "Try Onlydraven." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because you're the only idiot I know who gives a damn about that movie." I thought that was funny, so I checked it, and sure enough, it was open. And I still have that email. I've had that email 22 years. So Onlydraven kind of became my thing, and it's become my handle on everything. I am 43 years old. Physically 80, mentally 12. So that's kind of the gambit. Let's see here. Whoops. So yeah, that's where my name came from. Onlydraven is that, which is funny because I guess there's a League of Legends thing that uses Onlydraven, and people ask me all the time about League of Legends, and I'm like, couldn't even begin to tell you a thing about it. Never played it, but I get that a lot. Do I play VR? I do not. I never have. I'm not against it. I can't afford it right now. A lot of people have asked me to stream some VR stuff, and I'm not against it. It just, financially this year, it's probably not in the books. But down the road, it's definitely something I would look into doing. I like watching other people do VR streams, so I don't see why not. Let's see. Your mom loves the movie. Your mom has great taste. Let's see. What do I think is better? Are we talking about Subnautica? I'm trying to see what I missed here, and I feel bad because there's a bunch of things there, and I don't want to miss anything. What do you think is better? I liked the first Subnautica a lot. Story-wise, I like the first one better. For the mechanics of base building, I like the second one better. The second one is phenomenal for the base, and that's a big thing for me. I love the building side, obviously, Minecraft. Huge fan of that. So give me some nuts here. So yeah, the building expansion they did on that, I really like the music. There's music discs you can find in Below Zero that have some really catchy music to them. You can get them on iTunes and Spotify. I've actually added them to a playlist. Let's see. So about as old as my dad. One moment while I die just a little bit inside, Turtle. Oh, that hurts. No, that happens. I understand. I found an exploit that allows you to magically turn, let's say, dirt acorns into diamond or legit acorns. Well, that would probably be handy. I have to get you to tell me that one later. Let's see. Mystique, not much older than me, and I am physically in my early hundreds, mentally might be 16. See, in other case, you're still more mature than I am. How much does YouTube actually make you? Not a lot, and it's one of those things that I don't like to get into specifics on it. I would love to make this a full-time gig, and it's definitely 100% something I'm working towards. That said, I'm a real long way from that. Anybody I've seen and talked to that has been successful, there are certain key things that you've got to hit to be able to do it. And the big thing, of course, is subscribers is important. But views is even bigger than that. The subscribers don't make you anything. It's how many people watch your stuff and how long they watch it. Because YouTube pays you money based on how many ads get watched on your channel, right? So every time somebody watches an ad, that's what makes the viewer a little bit of money. The other big thing, of course, is the membership programs. The more memberships you have, that's YouTube gets a bit of that as well, but a lot of people, that's the same as with Twitch subs, right? Twitch subs make their money through, streamers make their money through streaming from the ads that are put on their streams, as well as all of the subs they get, because that's a monthly amount of money they get a part of. So when you give your free Twitch Prime, that's a certain amount of money that Twitch gets, and it's a certain amount of money that the streamer gets as well. YouTube memberships work the same way. The biggest thing that Twitch has over YouTube at this point right now, in my opinion, is that with Twitch you can buy the bits to donate, or watch ads and earn free bits if you can still do that. But YouTube doesn't have that. What YouTube has is super chats and super stickers. So you can donate via that, or you can donate directly. There's PayPal links, of course, on all my pages, and people do that. But those type of things have to grow for you to be able to do it permanently. So again, not saying that I'll ever get to that point, but it's the goal. I would love to be able to do this. If I could stream full time, I would be streaming 8 hours a day minimum, 5 to 6 days a week. I would do this nonstop because I love it. I love just getting to hang out with you guys, chat about games, try new stuff together. It's a blast. And so I look forward to this a lot. I have a really good job that I hate. So again, I don't like it, but for pay and benefits, it does really well. And my wife has some medical issues, so I have to make sure that if I was to start doing this full time, I have to make enough to make sure that I can afford to get good benefits for her, because her health, of course, is more important than anything else I can do. So let's see here. Used to play Onlydraven in League. Yeah, I heard that. A lot of people did that. Physically, my hundreds would say that. Welcome back, Cooper. Feels like he's talking about Project X. I'm the oldest at 54. Oh, it's all right. Sorry, like I said, physically, I'm way older than I am. Let's see. Watch time and views. Yeah, watch time and views are the. And then, of course, the other thing is if you can get big enough, and that's where somebody wants to sponsor your stream. You know, if you get to a point where companies like, hey, we would like you to advertise our product with a, hey, today's stream is brought to you by blah blah blah, by blah blah blah. I mean, that's where the real, once you get big enough, that's what most people are really looking for, some type of connection. And you'll see a lot of streamers who will say, G Fuel, use my code. Those are a little bit different. They're not really being paid to advertise, but every time you buy something using their code, they make a little bit of money. And those affiliate programs I've looked at. At this point, I haven't seen one that I feel I want to jump into or participate in. Again, I'm not a huge streamer where I could really at this point anyways, but then you have companies who are just like, hey, we would like to pay you for this many videos, 1 minute spot, they write an ad and you read it. So, and then the other thing that, again, streamers make their money on is merchandise. So I've got a store on my website, and it occasionally people buy stuff on there, and it's a matter of getting all of those different things to grow to a certain level that you can be like, okay, I'm making enough to live off this. And it takes a long time. But in the meantime, even if it never hits there, I have a blast just hanging out with you guys, and this is fun. So if I was to never grow any further than this, I'd still be happy, because I get to do this and chat with so many awesome folks. Thank you, thank you. What time is it for me? Currently, it is, it's so dark in here, 9:28. I guess I could have just used my phone. Sorry, 9:18. Sorry, 9:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I live in the southeastern United States. I'm actually born and raised in Canada, but I've lived down here most of my adult life. Canadian by blood, American by location. So, let's see. Wrong button. Let's see. So I have so much iron. Oh yeah, I'm farming up iron, but iron is what I'm going to start making here very soon. I want gold next. Once I have gold and I can make a permanent cast, then I'm set. So I was trying to farm a ton of iron to get that going. All right, so we've got some iron now. I think that's a good spot to let they're going to see if we can get up to gold here. All right, iron is juicy. Next in the book, I don't think gold is next. It's not. Oh, I need to make an iron ingot. That means making a clay. I don't actually have to do that, so I'm going to wait on those. Let's just jump right into lapis. Get that one done. Lapis shimmering. Or apis, so it's clay, bone, dark oak, which is coal in water. Let's do that first. Coal in water. Coal in water. That's gross. Oh, need a bucket. Coal in water. Oh, okay. All right, so we've got that, and then I need a bottle, so I need some glass, so I need some sand. Do I have any extra sand? Not. Okay. Sand. Let's grab one. Okay. Well, I could do an iron block, but then I'd have to stop and make the grout to make a casting basin, which I don't have either. So in either case, it's going to take me a bit of time to do something. So thank you all very much. Sifid, thank you very much. Actually, do 2 of those. Keep a little. Man, the ratio on sand to acorn, not good. I'm going to need at least 1 more. Dang it. Used all my acorns. Not happy about that. But I got some nuts. So. Onlydraven Gaming, I put up how to do the exploit. Oh, excellent. I appreciate that. I will definitely look into that as well. Because again, if it's something that can benefit folks, I will do it. Forgot to sub? Oh, it's all good. No worries. Again, I appreciate people coming and hanging out with me. I mean, I do talk about it a lot because, of course, I'm trying to get the channel to grow. But, man, like I said, this is as far as I got. I'd still be giddy. Put it up in Discord. Excellent. If you wouldn't mind, I would be very interested in taking a look at it. 6:19 for you. PM or AM? I would be interested in asking there, Panda. Is the not thing a folder? From Bill and Ted and the new one? Okay. Bill and Ted. Epic. We all know that Draven's love for Keanu is unending, right? We're all aware of that. I need 2 clay and a bone. Yes, I'm. In fact, right now in No Man's Sky, my freighter is named the Keanu, and all of my frigates I'm naming after different characters that he's played. In fact, there's the man himself right up there. That digital picture frame just flashes between pictures of Keanu, as it should. 3 bottles. Oop. Table. Oops, wrong thing. That. What did I do wrong? Backwards. That. Lapis. All right. Let's get some lapis. All right, let's see. My favorite game. Let me see. Well, I mean, I would honestly, overall favorite would be Minecraft. Just the amount of time I put into this game, horrendous. But the best game that I've ever played story-wise, I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy VIII. Again, remember, I'm old, but Final Fantasy VIII was so good that when I finished it, I was immediately depressed because it was over. Because back then I worked at a factory and I was off for 2 weeks for Christmas. And that's all I did for like 7 or 8 days, is just play that game from beginning to end when it first came out. Loved it. And then it ended and I got depressed. And my ex-wife's like, well, why don't you just play it again? And I'm like, oh, I forgot you can do that. I just literally sat down and played it through a second time. Second time I went over to Walmart and bought the guide and decided I was going to 100% it. And do everything in the game, but it was a really, really fun experience. Again, it's not a game that's aged well. I tried to jump back into it about a year ago. I got it on Steam, and story-wise, it's still phenomenal, but visually, it definitely needs some help. Crook. Oh. More crook. A lot of crooks. Goodness. New Betsy's. For now. Grab that. Yeah, there's a, like I said, again, you know, if I was I remember I was back, I remember I had my Atari, you know, way back in the day. So, I mean, back then, I mean, I was to pick my top 5 favorite games, the original Link, so Zelda 2, that would be in there. I remember that experience as a kid, the struggle it was to beat that game. While I have that fond memory, I still think the best Zelda game I've ever played was Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, which story-wise was really well done. Let's see. I've ever played Skyrim. Now, I have not, and we've just recently talked about that might be a game that I'd be looking to potentially stream, because I'm big into fantasy and D&D, dragons, all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely in my wheelhouse. It's just a game my old PC, again, couldn't handle playing a lot of that stuff. And by the time I got my new PC, I was into this. So we're kind of doing all these things. But I've talked about doing that and Witcher, which are 2 games that I've never played. I think I'm leaning more towards Skyrim first. And after I finish streaming No Man's Sky, I think Skyrim might be the new Sunday morning stream. Because I have every Sunday morning I have a game that I stream. Right now we're doing No Man's Sky. And I'll be playing No Man's Sky for the next decade or 2, because I know me and that game has sucked me right in. But I won't stream it forever, of course. Let's see. Barrel on the Crates mod. The upgrade isn't in there. Let's see. Not sure what you're referencing. I'd have to look. I play MC Dungeons yesterday and I checked my GPU and it was... Yeah, like I said, when I first started streaming, mine could not handle anything. It was trash, but this new one handles everything. It's nice to have a computer that I don't have to worry about anymore. Let's see. Sure to watch? Oh, excellent. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm not sure how long the No Man's Sky stuff's going to go. I mean, story-wise, I basically made it to the end of the game today. But there's just so much fun stuff to do in there. Let's see. I'll be sure to... Okay. I have a gaming laptop I bought off my brother. That's how I started playing Minecraft, actually. I had an old desktop that was trash. I was able to barely play World of Warcraft on it at like the lowest settings. Every day was a foggy day for Draven when I was doing World of Warcraft, because I was hardcore into World of Warcraft for years. And then I wanted to get into Minecraft because I'm a big Rooster Teeth fan, and Achievement Hunter started doing the Minecraft series, and their first 5 came out, and I was watching them as they came out, and I'm like, wow, that looks like a ton of fun. I would love to play that. So I was talking about it, and a friend of mine bought me Minecraft for Christmas, my old roommate. And by that I mean, the card you can pre-buy kind of thing. And I was like, excellent, because she was my roommate at the time. And I'm like, sweet deal. I'm going to go upstairs. And my computer couldn't even play Minecraft. That's how bad it was. So I sat there for like a month and a half with Minecraft on a card, and I couldn't play it on anything. So it was very soon after that she had gotten a new laptop. She had a 19.5-inch gaming laptop that she had bought to play World of Warcraft and stuff on. It was much better than my desktop. And but she also went back to college, and she couldn't carry that huge laptop around anymore. So she bought herself a MacBook and then sold me her laptop. And then so my old desktop, I would watch videos, and then I'd have the laptop here is where I played Minecraft. I just had 2 mice. I'd bounce back and forth between them. But yeah, it was early days. Let's see. Can barely play GTA 5. GTA 5, that's something we need to jump into here in the next few days again as well. Maybe early next week I'll do a GTA night, because I try to do GTA. We do races and such every so often, and I haven't done that yet. So I may have to. We may do a GTA day Monday or Tuesday of next week. For those of you who play GTA, love to have you jump in there. There's a crew called Draven's Dragons. Join it up. You'll get an invite. Let's see. Everyone normally get while playing Sky Factory 4. That often, I'm not sure. I'd have to look. You run a server. That makes sense. I don't know. I can't believe combustion generators give more energy than a nuclear reactor. They can, if properly done the right way. Let's see, press F3. All right, here's F3. I don't know what I'm looking for. Again, technical side of things, not sure. Where? Oh, 60. I'm getting 60 FPS. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what I have. All right, so I made lapis. We're done with lapis. All right, so not worried about the iron. I can make that later. I need to move forward on the saplings. So lead or redstone? Redstone's easier. Let's do redstone first. Well, redstone sapling. Okay. Up. We've reached a point that I'm going to need grass. Well, we knew this day was going to come eventually. It's only a matter of time. So be it. It's time to build farm. Farmity farm farm. All right, let's get to work. Come here, cobblestone. I must build with you. Cobble, cobble. Wow, okay. Oh, the advancement for having a full chest. That's too funny. All right, I'm going to build farm. Which way are we going to go for the farm? Let's go this way. And then I'll get some leaves and make some grass blocks. But first, we must build a farm. 9, 10. Me, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 30. Excellent. Let's see. 20. Need some leaves. Yep, yeah, I'll need the leaves here once I get this built up. Might get Rocat. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a sucker for making sure stuff is even. It drives me crazy when it's not. Eight, 9, 10. All right. Let's see. Use like 3 wood shears and shear. Yeah, it's going to be pretty easier. What's going to be your late game power source? Fission reactor. I agree. I prefer it very much so. Start with a entry level farm. Nothing super huge. Yeah, I like that should be pretty. I like the fission reactor as well. I mean, I'm going to do them all to get all the advancements. I'm going to go through it all, the playthrough. I'll get everything, but the big one will be fission reactor is what's going to run most everything. Even if not, I'm okay. Let's see. So you say you have that much inferium. Where are you keeping it? I'd be intrigued to know. Like, did you use that to fill your black hole unit? Because that would have been a very handy thing to get that advancement. Yeah, the farm will be because I'll need animals and stuff anyways, and it'll give me a place to use grass and get bone meal and blah, 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 but it'll give me a spot to start farming all them as well, and then I'll have the animals for down the road when I need them. Something I was going to need anyways. This shouldn't take but 5 or 6 minutes tops to finish this out. Let's see. Here, see, you can get 10k inferium. Yep. Yeah, geothermal is my favorite current one to use. A lot of times in a compact machine, I'll just use a couple combustions running off of some saplings with blue mulch, and that'll run pretty much. I've never found a system inside a compact machine that wouldn't run off of that fully upgraded. Geothermal's better, but sometimes it can take a little bit more work, a little bit more materials. So combustion generator will work perfectly fine to run everything I've found inside a compact machine. Again, if you're using blue mulch, it'll produce the wood fast enough. Let's see. Your tutorials help me so much. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I really, that's probably my favorite feedback, is when folks say that they found this stuff useful and it helped them through stuff. So I appreciate that. Again, very early on, I was playing Sky Factory 3, and anytime I wanted to learn how to do something, I'd have to dig through an hour-and-a-half long Let's Play of somebody to find the 5 minutes in the middle that I needed. So I decided, hey, I'll start just making that 5-minute video and put it out for folks so they don't have to dig for an hour-and-a-half. And people definitely responded well to it. So I appreciate you all checking out my stuff. Let's see. Back home full of Euphorium? That'd be pretty boss. Animal seeds. Animal seeds are helpful, especially when you're needing to farm specific things. Especially make some wither seeds early on. Those are handy. Farm me some wither heads and such. I think you would like a mod pack called Compact Claustrophobia. Interesting. That would definitely be one you should throw on the suggestions thread in the Discord, because I've not had anybody mention that one yet. That could be pretty cool. Let's see. If you use combustion gen, you can use everything from a coal sapling. That's very true. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, a coal sapling would be the perfect one to do on that, wouldn't it? Will it burn coal? That would be my only question. Will it burn coal? Because you get the coal chunks from that. I can't remember if it'll do it. Will it? Okay, then yeah, coal sapling would be perfect. You wouldn't have to filter out anything. Normally I filter stuff into a trash void like the... But yeah, that would actually work out really well. I never thought of that. Well played, sir. Well played. Uh-oh. I hear somebody stomping around upstairs above me, which means my wife has the fluffy chubby butt out for his daily exercise. We have a chinchilla named Wolfie. It's Wolfgang. She calls him Wolfie. I call him the fluffy chubby butt. But he is my buddy. And he gets to come out and run around and play for an hour in her bedroom. So I can always tell when he's out because she's tapping the floor to get him to stop chewing on stuff. The resin doesn't work? Oh, okay. The resin doesn't work again. You can still filter it out, though. Stuff you need to get built up on for the next stuff. You know, that's one thing I try to do here. Like, between streams, there are things like I did this when I did the Prestige. I won't advance the game. I'll do my best not to get any advancements. But I can physically build things like farms and mob spawners and stuff like that just to... I should have brought some torches. That's not going to be fun to come back to. But I'll farm materials like that so you guys don't have to watch me sit and do stuff like this or shake my booty at trees. So I will do a lot of that stuff between streams as time allows. That way you guys we can just see the fun advancement part. Oops, this one. All right. We'll widen that later, but I'm not too worried about it now. I need to go grab some torches and hope nothing spawns behind me. Dang it! Something spawned behind me. Let's grab it. Lots of things spawn behind me. All right, well, we'll worry about that in the morning. Let's see. Let me get back here and see what I missed. So if you need to get chunks, you can use the resin. Craft that. Once you prove you can do the thing, you can grind that as much as you want else. That's kind of how I run it. Eat that, you jerks. Okay, sorry, I had a moment. I feel better now. Dirt. Grass. Dirt. Grass. Dirt. That's what I need. Spider! Is there a spider? I saw a spider. I should probably make a sword. Yeah, I should probably make a sword just to be on the safe side. Wrong thing. It's time for Draven to be armed. Combat! Rid of some of this stuff. That, or that, or that. That's just going to get chunked. Trash void here soon. Will the Sky Factory server have prestige or no? It probably would not, no. Some folks, I'm feeling some folks might like it and some folks might not. And just so that everybody can play it, I think it'd probably be best to not have that. Armed and dangerous. All right, let me see here. So, I'm going to need dirt and leaves. start with leaves. Oh, all right, Sohail. Thank you very much for coming by and hanging out today. It's been a pleasure. Have yourself a good evening. And Fuji's back. Hey. Wiggle your booty. One thing I will say that again, and again, it's either going to be a Sky Factory 4 or it's going to be a just a regular vanilla. And some people have really shown interest in it being a vanilla server where everybody could play together, which itself I'm not against if that's what people want. Blart has probably a couple too many of those. I mean, that could be fun being able to jump in and do that with everybody. The only downside, of course, you wouldn't have any of the mod stuff. Unless I somehow, wanted to take the time to put together a vanilla and then just a very basic mod pack of my own, which I've never looked into doing and don't know anything about, but I guess that's an option. Well, that's the question, Turtle. I just saw you ask that. Would I use any mods? I'm not against it. I wouldn't be against putting a few in there. I'd have to look into it, probably talk about it with the community. It's something that I definitely would want the members to have feedback in. Again, the memberships are what pay for us to have the server, so it's the members that really get to make that determination. So I'm always running polls and stuff in the members only threads before I make any changes, because again, it's you guys who really wanted that. You guys joined up to have it, so I'm 100% going to make sure I honor what you guys want to get out of it. Heads, multiplayer sleep, I'd have to check. A bit different than mods, and you don't have to have a special client to get on the server. 25 alt accounts and become an ODG man. Appreciate the thought. Why am I pickaxing that? Oh my god. Weak moment. Okay, that axe. Much trash, and that's pretty much trash. How much dirt have I got now? Should be a decent amount of dirt. Just nice. Need some shears. Can't make wooden shears. Can't make wooden shears. Can I make cobblestone shears? Can't make. Okay, I thought you could have made shears in that. What am I doing wrong? Oh, don't tell me. Wooden shears. Oh, did they change the recipe for that? Remember that being the recipe. Be wrong. That's been the recipe the whole time. Just don't remember ever making shears like that. Intriguing. All right. We'll get some of those. Let's see. About the, yeah, clearly that's a lot of money for one person. Give me your leaves. Get started. Oh, I forgot my bucket. It. Excellent. I'm not going to worry about all of it. I'll do the rest off camera. I'm just going to fill it up for the amount of dirt I got now. I want to get that stuff in there. Let's see here. Tiny progressions. I don't think I've ever messed with tiny progressions. World. Why not make a Obi bucket? Apologize. I'm not sure what you mean by a Obi bucket. Hey Draven, what about a donation goal for a community server? Like how much it would cost you to build your own server and run it for everyone? Well, again, I definitely want to get I'll get it through Shockbite, the same folks we use now. And I thought about doing a donation one. The only problem is the server has a monthly cost. So the memberships literally pay for it every month, which is why that was the first goal as well. Because that's why I kind of run it that way, is because it's each month it's a fee, and the more people that play on it, the more gigabytes I have to get into. Like I've bumped up the one for the other one 4 times since we got it, just to be able to have more and more people play without any lag issues. Let's see here. But what else are there? Obsidian. Oh, an obsidian bucket? Oh yeah, I need to make a nether portal as well. I just haven't messed with. We're only a short distance from gold. I mean, I could make a gold pretty easy, or matter fusion reactor. That's always a good one. Do everything in the Twilight Forest. That's kind of later game when you've got some decent stuff to jump in and do. So yeah, that's going through and finishing up the Twilight Forest is a lot of fun. I like the Twilight Forest. That's something I would like to see, even if we were to do something that was relatively vanilla. I wouldn't care to have them there, because I'd like to be able to go there when the whole world's spread out and you actually have to walk around and find all the things. I think that'd be fun. Let's see. My only other concern is to build a machine to run it all the time and then throw it on my internet. The concern would be that, of course, at that point, the amount of internet I'm using to constantly run that 24/7 would exceed what I have without having to go to a commercial setup. And for me to go to a commercial setup, I have to first get my home licensed as a place that's... I'm in the process of trying to get a business license to make a lot of this stuff official. And I've got to pay like $100 for them to find out whether I'm even allowed to have a business in my home on my property. So that's something in the middle of the lump of looking at things like, because on running it, if a lot of people are running it and it's pulling heavy as well as me streaming over here, and then remember, I've got 2 other people in the house that are Netflixing or playing on the internet and doing stuff as well. A lot of the times my concern is that I would exceed the amount of internet I have access to, which is another reason why I like to kind of put it on another server's program there, because then even remotely I can fix it or work on it. I really can't do that with one at home. If I'm streaming or I'm gone for the few days or in the hospital for a surgery, no one really can fix it. Here, everything on Shockbyte I can do remotely from my phone, or just open up a ticket with them and they'll fix it within 30 minutes to an hour. Again, Shockbyte's customer service turnaround is phenomenal. Again, there's probably a lot of other great server hosters out there. I've only used 2, and Shockbyte is phenomenal. So until something messes up, I'll be sticking with them for quite a while. Let's see. Become an android, get Supremium pick, go to the nether, and vein mine nether rack and crash my friends. Apex hosting. I have heard of Apex hosting, and I again, nothing. Haven't heard a negative thing about them at all. Had I heard of them earlier, I might have given them a shot. But when I first, we used one first. Oh, good, everything's dead. We used one first that unfortunately did not work out, and it just kept crashing all the time, and it became a bit of a frustration for us all. But I said they're good folks, but in the customer service tried, but they just couldn't keep our server up and running. And so we switched to Shockbyte and never had a problem again. I think I've only had to reboot the server, maybe 4 or 5 times in the 8 to 10 months we've had it, where I used to have to reset the other one almost daily. Daily, literally. Oh, I forgot to bring bone meal. I need bone meal. Yes, bone meal. We can get our red. We can make a market, and we can make a redstone. Bone meal. Didn't I have any extra? I did. Excellent. Okay, let's see. I need yellow as well. Yes, I need all the pretty flowers. Probably wish I would have laid this dirt out a little bit differently, but now I'm not going to have as much I'm wasting. It's kind of a stupid spot on my fault. Okay, well, I got some yellow at least. Enough. Need 2 red, and I'll be a happy camper. Watch me not get them. Oh, shredded wheat. I will very likely have a farm up and running by the next stream as well. Right? I appreciate you giving me the... I see. We're going to need room for another one. Okay. Feeling I'm not going to get it. I need to get more grass. Or space this out better where I can use more bone meal. Ah, one. We got one. All right, all right. All the yellow in the world. Ah! Is that red or orange? Red! Excellent. Beauty. Our last one got us the last one we needed. Delicious! And a fat man. All right, here we go. Get in here. You, give me red. You, give me red. Excellent. Worry about making a market. I'll do that off camera. I won't drop it yet, though. That way we can see what the name is together. That'll be fun. Let me clean out some of this stuff in here. Flour in there for now. All the seeds. Well, I got some pumpkin, carrot, good. Regular seeds for wheat. I approve of that. Right. Let's see what we got here. Excuse me. All right. So let's get back to redstone. And I needed 2 iron, a petrified, and a coal. Right? Let's do that. Petrified. Iron. One of those. Right? I get one? Yes. You on the bottom. 2 iron. Yes. Nope, that goes here, right? Redstone. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. All right, now let me throw the leaves in here. Clean up some stuff here real quick. You out of my hands. Right, get that out of my hands. That out of my hands. Did I get it all? Nope, still gotta get the iron. Oh, good. Those are all out of my hands. Put that away before I mess it up. Okay, so now I need an axe. My axe. That. Rid of these and grow us some redstone. All right. Let's see. Cooking has won the battle. Search up JI sounds, and this necklace should pop up. Search up the word sound. Is that what you're saying? Unlocking Cobra. I've been using your tutorials all day. Thank you. Oh, you are very welcome. I'm very glad to hear that they worked for you. And I appreciate you coming by and saying hi. Thank you. Boop. Give me all your loving. All your acorns resin too. Where's my sapling go? Get out of here. All right. And 2. Let's see. Why not make a paxel? Because I'd wear it out. It just doesn't last that much long when you're working with cobblestone. Once you start getting to iron and such, it's a little bit worth it. But cobblestone paxel really doesn't last that long. And it doesn't do the crook stuff anyways. It would only be for the axe. I was supposed to sleep at my desk. I think it's time for bed. Uh-oh. All right, Mystique. Well, I appreciate you coming by. We've only got probably about another 20, 30 minutes anyways. And I'll have to call this a day. Adieu. End up streaming a full regular stream after all. Even though my mouth hurts. It's not as bad as it was. It's actually feeling a little bit better. And hopefully this medication will make it a lot easier. So tomorrow is what, Friday? Yes, sorry. Every day's the same nowadays when you're working from home. So tomorrow being Friday, I believe either I will stream this again. Yes, and then Saturday, yeah, I'll stream this again tomorrow, and then Saturday night is going to be a Jackbox community night. So anyone who would like to come and play Jackbox with you, we would love to have you. I always start my streams usually 7 p.m. Eastern, other than Merged Worlds. So if you'd like to play with us, we have the brand new Jackbox out. So we're going to bust into that. And then Sunday morning, I do a morning stream every Sunday. That's for those folks who can't be here at my normal streams, so they've got a chance to hang out as well. So at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, morning for me, mind you, may not be for you, will be No Man's Sky. We usually stream for 3 to 4 hours Sunday morning. And then Sunday night, this week, I don't think there's anything this Sunday. This is the Sunday night that's off. So I may do a special stream Sunday. Check with my wife, make sure she doesn't have anything specific she needs me for that day. But last week was Merge World, so technically this Sunday is free. Let's see. You got medications to stop your mouth from hurting because of medication. Yeah, that's 100% true. I thought I burnt myself. I'm like, I ate a Hot Pocket. Like, did I burn myself on a Hot Pocket? For the record, if you'd like to hear one of my favorite comedy routines of all time, if you've never heard him, look up Jim Gaffigan on YouTube and check Hot Pocket. Jim Gaffigan Hot Pocket. 8 or 9 minutes long. One of my favorite 8 or 9 minutes of comedy ever. I watch a lot of stand-up, and it's amazing. And it's just him talking about Hot Pockets for like 9 minutes. It's golden. Highly recommend it. Let's see. Draven, speaking of Jackbox, my teacher had us play Push the Button in class. Nice. Bonus points for your teacher. That's phenomenal. How much is a membership? Memberships for the channel are $2.99. American currency. I should throw that out there for those of you who are not in America. But yeah, it's $2.99 is memberships for our channel here. Now, yeah, Jim Gaffigan, highly recommend that. Hot Pockets are the bomb. But I was like, man, my mouth keeps getting worse instead of better. And I was trying not to eat hot stuff or crunchy stuff. And it just kept getting more and more sore. So I had to go to the doctor today anyways to ask him about that whole pesky heart attack thing. And he's like, oh, well, what else can I help you with? I'm like, well, let me give you the list, doc. I haven't seen you in 8 months. And so he hooked me up with it. I told him, mouth, he's like, that's an easy fix. Gargle with this 4 times a day and then swallow it. I'm like, swallow it? He goes, yeah, that's where your neck doesn't get infected. I'm like, oh, well, throat, I should say, not neck. Oh, something popped up on the screen here. What is that? 4-leaf luck. Man, only found your channel recently, but the turtles you got are a bunch. So you're, oh, man, thank you very much, 4-leaf luck. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that they worked out for you, and I really appreciate you coming by. And that's ungodly generous. Thank you so much for coming by and doing that. I will get that added to the donation goal. We don't have an active donation goal at this point. We're still working on coming up with a good one for the community. But it doesn't automatically add it in. I have to do it manually after the stream. But I will make sure that gets added to our donation goal because all those things go to unlocking new things for the community. Our last donation goal unlocked a community play day. So 1 day a month now. I don't even stream. We just get on Discord, pick a game, and just pick a couple games, play them as a community. This past play day we did Among Us. People have been asking me to stream that one for a while, and it just won't work well for my style of streaming, but it was a fun game to just get in and play with the community. So goals like that are what we're looking for. Donation goals unlock something for the community. So thank you so much for that. It definitely, I won't lie, being out of work right now, that also really, really helps. Thank you very much. That is awesome. And, oh my goodness, that's 2.5. There's also a channel rule that states every time I get $10 worth of donations cumulative, that I have to do a shot. So I have to add that 2.5 right there to everything else that's happened in the past month because I haven't been able to drink anything because of the stuff that I'm on, meds right now. But the Jackbox stream Saturday, I may try to catch up on some of those, which it's always a little bit more fun when Draven gets a little loopy. Well, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm definitely glad to hear that they've been helping you out. Again, if you're not already, highly recommend joining up our Discord channel. A lot of great people in there, helping a lot of knowledgeable people about not just Minecraft, especially Minecraft, but other stuff as well. Just go to my website, onlydraven.com. There's a button near the top you can click on. Takes you right into our Discord. Love to have you in there, for sure. That is awesome. Wow. I'm going to eat some acorns. 1% battery. Uh-oh. We're about to lose Zach. I understand, man. Later, Zach. Oh no, I'm out of nuts. All right, I think that's enough. I think that's enough redstone to get us started. Let's go put that away. Redstone, redstone, redstone. All right, all right. So we've got redstone done. So now, what's next in the book? Lead. And then I can get to gold. I'd really like to get to gold today. Gold would make me happy. Let's see. Lead sapling. Lead over dark oak. We get the dark oak again. That was coal in water. That first. Coal. Do I have my bucket on me? I do. Excellent. Bucket. Oh, God. The heck? Why did I get muddy water in there? Man. I think I ruined my, this. Oh, I did. Hang on. Give me a moment. Grab some oak saplings. Refill that up real quick. Before I mess all this up. Let's see. Noel says, feel like if you had more free time to watch videos, you would like some Redstone Minecraft YouTubers. Oh, I have no doubt. Yeah, that's weird because when I have free time, I try to spend it here with you guys. And for every chance I get to stream, I hated having to cancel yesterday. But after the doctor's appointment and everything had gone, I just was not feeling up to it. I felt so bad. If you use bottles, you can get more water. What am I doing with this? Oh, right. Yes, I remember now. Look at that. Needed to drop it in water. That's the whole reason I wanted that. Where'd my bucket go? Why did I put my bucket away? Hang it. Lost in thoughts. Give me water. Bork. Bork. Acacia. Okay. Back. All right. So then I need lead amber. Let me just look up. Bar, which is a lapis. Petrified, iron, sand, and lapis. Okay. Petrified, sand, iron, lapis. Ooh, okay, I do. Yeah, I got enough. Good stuff, good stuff. Bucket. For that. And here, we'll go here. That. Smelting. Got that there. You'll go there. Everything else away. Away there. That's the sand one. There it goes. I'm about to work on some sand. I will definitely farm more of that stuff between streams. Get that built up with all the different stuff, so that way what we need we can just grab. Done. It is. Yes. Excellent. Finally, was going to say, but am I going to be making this into videos as a series? I normally post all the stream. I mean, all the streams go up immediately after as part of an actual playlist. Like there's a Sky Factory 4 Prestige run through. That's a playlist. So it's definitely up to be watched at any time. I'll probably put these into a playlist separately as well for those who want to see it. That or I'll put it in that one and make it second series in the Sky Factory 4 one. But all these will definitely be up for watching in the future if you'd like to. I've never really gone back and edited much of my streams. Usually I just put them up as is, or I'll steal little snippets if something important happens, like our Extra Life charity stream last year. For hitting the goal, I said that I would do I would try ghost pepper hot sauce, which I did, and so that about melted my face, and everybody laughed and enjoyed it. So I snipped that out and put it on out of the 12-hour stream. Did they just fall off? Dang it. I will say, again, I should mention that. Excellent. The Extra Life stream. So the Extra Life charity stream is November the 7th this year. I will be streaming 24 hours straight. Got a bunch of different activities and things that are going to be going on throughout the day. Going to stream a bunch of games. Definitely going to do a bunch of Jackbox. Probably have some No Man's Sky, 7 Days to Die, maybe some Subnautica, Minecraft for sure. I have a bunch of stuff going on there. And of course, we're Extra Life, if you're not familiar, is a charity stream by gamers that helps the Children's Miracle Network. So all of your donations go to help sick children and their families. And right now, with the world being the state it is, there's a lot more of them than normal. And people are very, very hard hit funded wise. So they're getting way less donations than normal. So it's very important to us to do that stream. Our goal this year was to hit $1,000. We're already a little over 500. So if we can do better than 1,000, phenomenal. I'm going to have some, what I hope are kick-ass stretch goals to shoot for after that. But if I hit 1,000 this year, this was my promise. Just came in the mail. That is the One Chip Challenge. That is one of the hottest things out there. We hit $1,000. I'm going to eat this damn thing on stream. So we'll all get to see me cry and whimper and my face melt off. So I look like a fat Skeletor. No skin, just fat Skeletor. It's kind of what you're going to see there. So that's if we hit 1,000, and then I'll have some stretch goals for beyond that. But a couple of things for the month of November. All the money that is made through the membership program, which is the $2.99. Of course, part of that goes to YouTube, but all the money that would normally come to me for the month of November for that, all of that money is being donated to Extra Life. Any profit or any money made from selling merchandise on the ODG store, which is on my website, all profit from everything sold that month also goes towards charity. So I'm going to have a link up where people can donate all month throughout the end of the year. But definitely the big thing is all donations and such are going to go towards helping sick kids and their families. And that's kind of what got me started streaming last year. I did a 12-hour stream and it was a blast, and I'm very excited to make it even bigger and better this year. I'll give you guys, for those of you who may not have been here before, one of the things we're going to do. I bought myself a bunch of these little, like 1 or 2 ounce cups, right, with lids. And I'm going to fill a whole bunch of them with different things. Some of them might be okay, but most of them are going to be nasty. Like fill it with pickle juice, vinegar, things of that nature. Some of them will probably be alcohol. And then I'm going to number them. And I'm going to have a board behind me here, little cards with the numbers on it. And then what we're looking at is every time somebody donates $10, they get to pick a card, and whatever is written on that card on the back, I've got to eat or drink whatever's in there. People said some filled with ketchup, some filled with mayonnaise. So I'm going to have a bunch of them, depending on it. But we'll have probably like a 1 or 2 hour period where I'm doing that. I'll have a schedule when we get closer to. But every time somebody donates during that hour or two, and it's cumulative. So if 2 people donate $5, that counts as 1. Either they or someone can do that. And then I've got to eat and drink all this nasty ass stuff that we can come up with. So a bunch of stuff there. Oh, Sid Loaf. Well, I have to go. All right, Sid. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with us. I look very forward to seeing you again. Have yourself a great night. Don't know you're talking about pickle juice isn't disgusting. I'm not against pickles. I enjoy pickles. I'm not sure about a whole shot of the pickle juice. That might not be too bad. Some people like it. But these are things that people have recommended. Like I said, vinegar, soy sauce, barbecue sauce, things like a big thing of mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, Dijon mustard, things like that. I'm probably going to put one of them. I'm not going to it's going to be an empty cup, and I'm going to have to make it on screen, but I'm probably going to put a cement mixer in there. And if you don't know what that is, look up cement mixer shot. It's one of the most disgusting things ever. Whoa. I've seen them taken. I've never had to do one. But basically, it's a type of liquor stuff that when you combine it, you also combine it with, I believe it's lemon juice. And as soon as you mix the 2 alcohols together, they congeal, and it becomes this giant gob of snot-like substance in your mouth. that's dang near impossible to swallow. So it's just disgusting more texture-wise than it is flavor-wise. So, oh, MLG Pro Gamer got to go. All right, MLG. Again, thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you hanging with us, and hopefully we will see you again soon. But yeah, the cement mixer thing, somebody recommended that, and I'm like, oh, I forgot that existed. You're horrible. And depending on how old you are and if you drink or not, you may be familiar with Old Smoky Mountain Moonshine. It's a brand of very popular moonshine, and it's the company that makes it's like an hour from me. And one of my best friends in the world, he's a friend of mine as well, but my old roommate John. For some of you who've heard John's stories, his little brother is one of the head people over there. So he said that they may donate several bottles of moonshine to the stream for me to have. So if that happens, whoo, there's going to be some stuff going on in that stream. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not drinking 24 hours straight. I'm not here to kill myself. But by God, we'll have some fun. I promise. How much are we looking at here? Lead. I think we're good on lead. All right, we've got the stuff we need for lead now. Let's move those out of the way. It's enough to get us started on the lead, and then we can get gold, and then we'll be golden. Ha ha! Humor. All right. Gold. Where are you at, little darling? Yep. Gold, amber, and gold. That's next. Gold, gold, gold. Le gold. Well, I didn't mean to do that in French. Gold. Where you at? Already got an oak sapling. Excellent. It is iron, lead, and sand. Iron, lead, and sand. Right? Sand. Okay. Yellow dye. Where'd my yellow flower go? That in there. And yes. Let's make 2 of those. Oh, did I not? Oh, I forgot. Let's make 2 of those. There. Let's see. Draven, I learned a bit ago you could put sugarcane into the bonsai pods. I don't remember if I knew that or not. I don't think I did. Or I've never tried. One or the other. Intriguing. Very intriguing. I like when new stuff shows up. What in the world just happened? Oh, okay. Sorry. Scared me for a minute. I'm not used to having one this low. I'm not used to seeing it like that. All right, so I needed an oak. Here's my oak. Oak, oak, oak. It is an oak, right? Gold poured over an oak. Ah! Oak. Uh-oh. Why is this not working? It only needs 1 ingot's worth. Molten gold. Oh, I know why. I didn't click on gold. My bad. Fixed it. Excellent. Give it to me. Excellent. That's what I've been waiting for. That right there. Yes. You have a cast. Now I can start pouring out everything else that's in there. Excellent. Groovy. That might be. Where are the 1? So I need to make more of a D. Some more of D. Oops. Work. Let's go. Where'd it go? Where'd they go? Ah. Oh, I had. There they are. They had 1 in there. Not bad. Our favorite falling comments are sugar for cake. Something I found that out. Excellent. That's very cool. Thank you for sharing that. I will look into seeing what that means I can do with it. I'm all about that. All right. So Oh, there with the gold for now. There for now. We'll wiggle a couple trees. We'll get ourselves just a little bit of gold, and then I think we're pretty set. So I did not finish this page today like I'd hoped, but I still feel like we got a lot done. And we've got a little bit of a farm going over there now. We've got a little bit of storage. We got a smeltery. So we got some stuff that I forgot I was going to do. You can't put cactus in them. That's correct, because I don't think they'll take sand, is the thing. And cactus can only grow in sand. I don't think it'll let you put sand in it. Could be wrong about that part. You can put end stone in there and put in... oh, those purple things from the end. I'm forgetting their name. You know what I'm talking about. The stuff, the things. I'm forgetting what it's called. Dang it. It'll come to me, or some... Yeah, coarse fruit. Thank you very much. Yes, coarse fruit is what I meant. Why are you not picking that up? Right. So, now that we've got this set... Oh, goodness, I need to eat again. Have any extra apples? I never did get any extra apples. Need to cook some seeds. Hate to waste gold seeds, but I also don't want to die. Throw a few of those in. We will... Oh, all right, Ethan. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Hope you have yourself a good evening. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Between today and tomorrow's stream, I'll take a little bit of time to build up all of these things. I'm not going to advance past the gold, but I may take... the 3 that we have, the lead, the tin, the iron, and the gold. That's 4. Sorry, my math is not strong. And I may build us up some ingots for that, just while I'm farming. But I will not move us forward in advancements. I will wait for you guys. Oh, can't vein mine. I'm starving. Quick, give me your nuts. Give me your nuts. Forgot vein mining takes some of that up. This up, that up. All right, again, just wanted to get a couple in the hand so I could say that we're good. I may reorganize a little bit down here at the end. Be one thing that happens. Definitely, I will build up some more of this stuff. I will probably rearrange this, add more of them, so that way we have more room for when we continue, so we don't have to build all these while we're watching. So, hey, it's alive. What was I looking for? Nuts. That's right. Some nuts. I'm out of coal. Where's my coal? But did I make some coal? You know what? I got so much wood. I'm just going to use wood. Just have no reason not to. But yeah, so I will, oh, we'll get one more advancement real quick. Boom. Oh, the irony. Excellent. So yeah, I will redo the storage area a little bit. Maybe make us some more chests to work with over here. I'll probably rearrange some things to give us a bit better of a work area. But overall, I'm not going to mess with much. Probably fill this up. I do need to make an iron bucket. Is that an advancement? So I don't want to do it off screen. Oh, it's an advancement. All right. All right. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to make an iron bucket. Got to happen. So let me go. We're going to do that real quick. I didn't realize I had that much iron. I guess I did stand there and mess with it for a while, didn't I? Good enough. That going. Bucket. That will be groovy. Only need what? Need 2 more, technically. Gonna farm some more of that stuff up later anyways. So. Cook my children! Wait, that sounds gross. Don't cook children. Oh my goodness. Alright. Just enough lava to get us through. Fill up some lava. I'll get this full of lava. Once I get a bucket, it'll be easier to do that. Well, I want the bucket so I can keep that full. Wait, cooking children? I don't know. Maybe it is. Take away all our fun. Bloop. Be one more. Thank you. All right. That will give us our iron bucket, which is another advancement, and gives me the ability to really work on this stuff a little bit more. And I can just keep that up and going and get that full up. Excellent, excellent. Breaking news, cannibalism rates dropped to 0%. I know, I ruin everything fun. All right, that should fill that. Excellent. Excellent. That job well done. Well, I think that's, again, it's not the most impressive layout right now, but we're getting the early stuff done. I have very high confidence that tomorrow night we will definitely finish out this page. And so let me see. Important focuses for tomorrow. We're going to need to finish out this page. I'm going to need... Probably will get started on Tinkers tomorrow. Get myself a basic set of, real basic set of armor and tools that we can start leveling. We'll get our farm started tomorrow. There's still lots of other saplings to work on. We'll definitely get our hoppers and bonsai system going. That'll help out a lot. If we can get a farm, we will try to get it automated. So we'll get a harvester and a couple of the basics. Even look into a little bit of this little mess. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can work on tomorrow. So I think we'll be able to achieve a lot of things tomorrow night. So tomorrow night I'll be jumping on again, regular time for my streams, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will continue with this. Again, the other big one to throw, the next night, which is Saturday, will be a Jackbox night. So we'll be starting around 7 o'clock like normal, but I'll probably run a little bit later until we get bored with it. And we'll be playing probably just the new Jackbox 7 games. I own the first 6. We played them a lot. And down the road, we'll cycle between all 7. But with it being new, we're probably just going to play a lot of the new games just because it's something different. So we'll do that Saturday night. And then Sunday morning is No Man's Sky. So those are the next few definitive streams. There may be a stream Sunday night. A little bit too early for me to tell right now. I'm not scheduled to stream on this Sunday, but if I'm bored and have nothing else to do, I'll probably be hanging out with you guys with some more Minecraft. Because I'm back in Sky Factory 4 and I'm already having fun again, and that makes me happy. It's always good to give it a little space and come back with fresh eyes. See what you can come up with. So I would like to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with me today. It's been an awesome stream. So many new faces, and at the same time getting to see so many of my friends coming back in, like usual. It's been a blast hanging and chatting out with you guys. It's been great getting people asking me all these cool questions and such. Like favorites this and how do you do that? It's been awesome to have that interaction again. So thank you all very much for coming by. If you did enjoy the stream, please be sure to click the like button, but most importantly, please be sure to subscribe. Hit the little bell notification so you know when other streams and videos and such come out. And we'd love to have you hanging out with us. As well, as I mentioned before, we do have a Discord channel that's very active. A lot of knowledgeable Minecraft. I try to get in there and be as active on it as I can as well. But a lot of people who know a lot about a lot of games. So if you go to my website, onlydraven.com, the top there's a button you can click on, take you right into our Discord. Join in, hang out with us, and chat throughout the day. You'll also find on my website links to my social media accounts, the ODG store, my streaming schedule, more information about the Extra Life charity, if you're interested in knowing more about that, links to all my tutorials, and other stuff that I'm forgetting to mention right now. But yes, the last thing I'll mention, of course, we do also have a membership program. If you're interested, click the join button on my channel. That doesn't sign you up. It just takes you to the page and shows you what's there. You get a whole mess of perks and bonuses and access to things. It's like a Twitch sub, just cheaper, $2.99 a month. Makes you one of Draven's Dragons. Jump in there and you get you a whole bunch of stuff, including access to our members' Minecraft servers. So something you may be interested in. But thank you all for coming by. Special thank you, as always, to my members. You guys, again, and being part of that membership is what allows me to be able to do a lot of this stuff, like the contests and give away prizes and burning my face off for Extra Life. Having you guys here and being a part of that really, really is appreciated, being part of that. And then the final thing, of course, extra special thank you to my moderators. As always, you guys help me keep the world running. So we're going to call that a day. Again, thank you all for coming by. Hopefully we will see you again tomorrow evening, or if not, see you again very soon. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Talk to you guys later. Bye, Teresa. Bye, Noel. Talk to you later.